everyone, and welcome to the official Action RPG live stream. My name is Aaron, owner and operator of the YouTube channel Action RPG. And today we are back playing this game. I don't know. So supposedly this game has been out for a while. It's called Last Epoch. And it's a isometric ARPG built in Unity. Parent company Crafton Entertainment, developed by 11th Hour Games. Has anybody heard of this? I've never. Anybody heard of this one? Slippy, thanks for the tier 1. Oh, it's a new game. Nope, never heard of it. Nope. Never heard of it? When does the dev stream start? What is Last Epoch? Okay, you've never heard of it. Not me, I only play D2R. How's your day? Core Punk, what game? Oh, what game is that? Last Epoch. You never heard of it either? Supposedly it's this new one on the block. It's the new kid on the block. When did you start using AI? It's very lifelike. You're saying I look like AI? I can't wait for this to come to console, right? I think you command a bear in this one. Teddy's kind of heard of it. He's kind of... Aaron always looks like AI. I heard that this is the game that ripped off VOE. I love Ellie. I got my Wraith Lord 850 corruption, now working on Froggies. Oh, very nice. Another minion master. Okay. Today, one is my son's 20th birthday. Yes. I have a child that's 20 years old. It's like insane. My son's 20th birthday. He literally got, because again, you got to put yourself in his shoes. He got my old computer. I pieced all my old system back together, which is like insane. You know, like Ryzen 9, 7900, 32 gigs of DDR5, 2 terabyte NVMe, PCI Express, like literally all. Like, this was my Be Quiet sponsored build. It's got like 13 fans, all the LED strips, a 1200 watt power supply. Anyways, so his birthday present was my old computer, which is like the best. He's like so just beyond. He's elated, just elated. And you know, I keep it as like my backup computer just in case something happens. Like I can get things back up and running. It's just sitting in my closet doing nothing for 6 months. And I was like, this is so dumb. So anyways, that is a good PC. Hell yeah, it's a good PC. Hey son, I need my computer back. Yeah. It's like a $10,000 computer, right? No, I mean, not right now. It's still a couple generations old now, but it's still ridiculous. Yeah. So anyways, it's my son's 20th birthday. My wife also flew out of the state today. She's helping one of her friends move and having a little help my friend move / friend weekend. So the wife is gone. On top of that, I signed up to volunteer in my daughter's 5th grade Valentine's Day party classroom, which is pandemonium. I can't even describe it. I just can't even describe it. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. So anyways, helped out in my dude, the kids are like running in circles. I mean, it was just, I had them like all, it was crazy. Anyways, did that. Came home. Got stream ready. Talked to the wife who landed safely. And now we're going to watch the last Epoch dev stream. So anyways, the reason why the stream is later is because, yeah, you know, this I had 3 things going on in the morning time, and I still made a video and posted a short. So, yeah, and had a website meeting. Website meeting. So, yeah, it's been a very busy day. I get to do the family pictures for my wife's church tomorrow. Pray for me. Oh, man, family pictures is like a day of reckoning. It's always like what it took to get that family picture. Like all the smiles for the good one, and you don't know what happened in the background to get it. Your son has a birthday on Friday the 13th. February 13th. Mellow greetings, fellow nerdling. What's up, Rooster? All the bribes, you mean? No bribes. Is it bribes? I have a feeling that it is going to be a good last Epoch dev stream, just based on the sheer DMs and things that I've seen. I've seen people post pictures, but I haven't looked at any of the pictures. So I know they're going to show stuff, but I haven't looked at any of them. So don't spoil the dev stream for me. All right, I know Mike showed stuff. You guys are going to spoil it, right? This is weird looking, no rest for the wicked load screen. Jaime, supposedly this game, I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called I called it Last Epic. People are saying it's actually pronounced Last Epoch. And it's some kind of Diablo PoE clone. I don't know. I just thought we could log into it and see what's oh, weird. You never heard of it? I choose Epoch. Don't load. I didn't load into the bazaar. It did this for me. That doesn't count, guys. So, anyways, bazaar song. No, sure. Start it up. No. Isn't this a mobile game? Yes. No. Hey, bunny. Myrtle Beach, what are you doing over there, devil? I had to. Yeah, you don't say. Guys, we're not back in the bazaar. Dude, it is. I know it hasn't been that long. We already looked. It's been less than a month. I remember this game. Anybody else remember this? Thomas is going to give away your access to PTR. I was already talking about PTR today. Get me in PTR. Time for D2R. Come on. I bought D2R. I own it. I started a Warlock, Air in Action RPG. We beat the Den of Evil. Woohoo! Even though I already own D2R on Battle.net, I bought it on Steam. I don't want to boot up. I don't want to load Battle.net. So let's go. More Q-tip builds? No. Yeah, I'm a proud owner of D2R on Steam. I just got to get one echo in. I got to try to remember the game a little bit. Do you get a house in this game? Guys, let me just be clear. This stream is not just no rest for the wicked. This isn't a wicked channel. Do you guys know that? Guys? Wait, is it? Wait, is it? You could have fooled me. What the hell's that supposed to mean? It's a polka channel. Is that what it is? Not yet, it isn't. Okay. So let me just see if I understand this from the community. This channel, Aaron Action RPG, is a polka channel. Then under that, it's a Beastmaster channel. Then under that, it's a Wicked channel. Is that wrong? That's correct. Is that right? Yes, Polka 1. Beastmaster 2. My viewers like the polka more than me. We haven't even gotten a red ring yet. All right, one more echo, then I'm going to start the dev stream. See, I'm playing a Spellblade right now. Bunny, I didn't have any coffee today. So after I got done volunteering in my daughter's class, I came home and made myself one. No coffee till 4 p.m. Huh? I got these old Italian sausage fingers. Guys, we're not doing blurps today. I've been busy all day. How do you know how to make coffee? I can do it. I just sometimes, you know, I can do it. Guys, don't do the Italian sausage finger blurp. There might be somebody new here. That sounds so funny. That was so funny. That was great. That sounds so funny. That was so funny. That was great. What blurp is that, Guilty? What? Where did that come from? You made it to 9 a.m. once? That's not funny, guys. What was that? It was suggested. You guys realize you're supposed to put in blurps from like funny movies and movie. I obviously don't know what the hell I'm doing. What am I doing exactly? It's supposed to be blurps from funny movie lines and stuff we all relate to, not just me talking. Thank you for all, Aaron. Thanks for the sub. Five months, tier 1. Thank you, thank you. I do what I can with what I got. But you are the funny movie? No. Guilty. Delete those blurps. We don't need any more blurps of me talking. Let's. I just think maybe we should delete those. Guilty? I obviously don't know what the hell I'm doing. What am I doing exactly? That sounds so funny. That was so funny. That was great. I don't even need to talk in my own stream. My blurps talk for me. Wait, maybe that's a good strategy. Clip that. Don't clip. You just can't clip everything I say. Clip that too. And that's another one. Did you guys see the curse counter? Did you guys see the curse counter for Thomas? Did anybody see this? So I did the podcast yesterday. The current numbers are Thomas said the F word 27 times and the S word 10 times. He averaged a cuss every 3.3 minutes. For 2 hours, every 3.3 minutes, He dropped, yeah. Anyways, I feel like that's lower than normal. Didn't he say the C word? He said a lot of words. Those are rookie numbers. You need to pump those up. What? All right. Guys. The F word is great. It can be used as a noun, adjective, or verb. Oh, great. What a legend. You guys, I don't know if anybody saw any of the numbers from the podcast. Not that we're talking about Wicked today. Today is about Last Epoch. This is not. Anyways, at one point on YouTube, we had over 650 people watching live on YouTube. And we peaked at 490 on Twitch. Almost 1,200 people were watching the podcast with Thomas. The VOD on YouTube had close to 10,000 views. And then the repost of the video has over 8,000 views. It was crazy. That's, yeah, midday on a Thursday. Yeah, for this channel, those are like insane numbers. Insane. We had over on Twitch. On Twitch, we had over 7,000 messages come through. I obviously don't know what the hell I'm doing. What am I doing exactly? Why are you not playing Wicked, Aaron? Today's Last Epoch Day. Everybody knows that. This is a replay of an old stream. Aaron doesn't play LE anymore. That's not true. I do play. This is... It's very funny. I do still play the game called Last Epoch. And right now we're going to watch the Last Epoch dev stream. Freaking monsters. No spoilers. That sounds so funny. That was so funny. That was great. Skoji, you can't just play that blurp all the time now. I got to watch this. This is pre-recorded. What a wicked sellout. Oh my gosh. Now I've sold out Wicked. Oh gosh. Don't clip any of that stuff I just said. Guys, don't you know absence makes the heart grow fonder? Exactly. Why the hell am I? This is pre-recorded.
We're gonna everybody. Oh, feeling good.
Now I can pause, Mike. Guys, I could pause. Not pause like a bit.
Day. We are going. No, we're not doing this one. I was trying that a little bit just a few minutes ago. It did not go well. We're gonna.
He looks so happy that Aaron wasn't in stream. Okay, hold on a second. Mike is not happy I wasn't there. That would be ridiculous. No one to bully him. Oh my gosh.
Try and power up and get that a little bit later.
By the way, if you're just joining the stream, I had a lot going on today. It's my son's 20th birthday. My wife left the state, so she had to get to the airport. And I volunteered at my daughter's 5th grade Valentine's Day party at school, which was chaos. And I had a website meeting, and I made and posted a video. So like the first half of the day was action packed. I have a serious problem. So now we are watching the Last Epoch dev stream because I wasn't able to watch it live earlier. So just to catch everybody up.
Working our way towards Uber Abbey still. Welcome. If this is your first time here at the stream, glad to have you with us. If you have a question, please put at Last Epoch Game in the question in chat, and it will be fun with me over here.
In action. That's right.
To answer it. We shoot for charity. Charity's above my head.
Next year, time for a beer with Dad. Take him to Vegas.
I think that's all the housekeeping stuff. We got some cool stuff. Hey, Agent Zero, resub right away.
20.
Look at that. Thank you very much.
I have 4 children. 20, 17, 13, and 10. Boy, girl, girl, girl.
To bring these open, make sure I'm ready to go in case someone wants to correct me on something. And yeah, we're just working through our Echo Whip here. Well, let's go get that one.
Thank you, Guilty. Guilty's made 250
need
shorts on YouTube.
More bells.
Good clipping, everyone.
Thank you, Meme Chest for real. FR.
Orange, we're close.
French. Meme Chest fur. Appreciate you. Glad to have y'all with us. I gotta say, the Olympics are on right now, and I absolutely love the Olympics. It is one of my favorite times of year. You see me with my Olympic swag that I got for my birthday. If you do know the scores to any hockey games, please do not tell me. I know I probably just shouldn't have said anything because saying that makes it want to happen, but you know, there's no important ones yet, really.
Anybody watch I can't tell you the last time I tuned into the Olympics. It's been a while. Granted, I don't have cable. I don't know, what does it stream on? Anybody been following the Olympics closely? Anyone? Just curling? Nope. Hockey was great. I've not bothered to attempt to watch it. US won silver in curling doubles, just hockey. I love curling. You know what? I like the skiing long jumpers. I don't even know what the hell it's called. Where it looks like they're flying. I like that, whatever that is. Olympics, why my country never gets to the podium? Which one? Ski? Is it called ski jumping? Bro, that is crazy. X Games are better. Beastmaster, I bet he sees it needs a buff. What? Did you see Winter Olympics Village went through 10,000 condoms in 10 days? Back to the dev stream.
All right. First question. First question. Always want to start with one that's definitely super relevant to last Epoch and important to the game meta evolving as a whole, and just really getting down to the nitty gritty of the mechanics. Hey, Mike, what's your favorite sushi roll, piece, etc.? My go-to, if I'm going anywhere, I'm probably ordering a chop roll, scallop, preferably with some avocado in there. Love it. But
Did you guys ask any good questions? We're on Olympics and sushi so far. I don't know why I'm screaming already. Sorry.
My favorite one is the one I haven't tried yet. I always try to find something new, and it's very rare and difficult to find something new these days because I've tried a lot of things at sushi places.
This is why Mike says you're a bully. What? Now he's bullying us.
All right. I also think that, I hope that anyways, I fixed the stream quality because I think it was set to 720 either 2 times ago or last time. Hopefully it's up to 1080 now. Really should be able to even do native at 1440, but I don't want to risk it. So let me know if there's any.
Why does Mike
audio
always look high? Do you guys think Mike looks high, or I look high?
Had a very productive week with development stuff this week. It felt great. It's one of those weeks where you have.
Hold on, pause. You guys, Frosty, yes. Dragon, Mike, you think Mike looks high? Both? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Mike. What's up, Frosty? Derek, you came at a weird time. Oh, wow. A lot of people feel this way. I came at a weird time. That's what she said. You guys, are we ever just going to have a normal stream? Like, hey, today we're going to play some Last Epoch and watch the dev stream and it'll just be normal. Is that, do I ever get that? Is that ever in my future? This is normal? What? I obviously don't know what the hell I'm doing. What am I doing exactly? Derek's the true Aaron Bully's Mike. Totally not because of Wicked. Things we rarely hear Aaron say. Today I'm gonna play some LE. Oh my gosh. Enjoy your food. Normal is subjective. So many clips.
What? No.
Guys, you just can't blurp the whole time. I just want to watch this. Derek, today I wasn't able to do a live watch party. It's my son's 20th birthday. My wife also left the state to help a friend move. And I volunteered in my daughter's class for a Valentine's Day party. So I just and posted a video and had a website meeting. So it's just a crazy, crazy day. So it's the rare occurrence where we're watching the dev stream later. Happy birthday to your son. Thank you. He was busy playing Wicked during the dev stream. Family man. Yes, I have 4 kiddos.
A certain goal you're trying to hit for number of things added in a specific category. And we're the goal is if we can hit 3 a week, we're on pace to make the deadline. And yesterday I was sitting there, I'm like, I've done 6. This is great. It's a wonderful week.
4? Yes, 4.
And something released. And I only got to 7 this week. All right. And the question: what's a future system prototype your team loved internally, but hasn't made it into the game yet? Yeah, yet's the big one there. There's things that we had a lot of fun with when a first prototype happened, and aren't getting added, at least are not on any sort of list to get added at all, and are not actively being worked on at all. So things like PvP, it's not being worked on. It's not on any list or anything like that. But the first time it happened, only time it really ever happened, was a huge blast. I've talked about that one a few times before. I'm still hoping that one day I can be 10 years from now, I'll be like, is it time? I can dream, right? Something that's almost everything that gets to prototype is on its way into the game, or has been
Derek, so No Rest for the Wicked is adding me to their PTR, so I've set aside time for game testing. I could set aside time for Last Epoch in CT as well in that slot if you guys need any additional help or support. It'll be a way to support both of the projects. It is true I'm on the streamer client. I have a serious problem. No, okay. I want to help, guys. I want to help. You already have the stream. What? Guys?
Worked and it's made its way into the game. Other than things that I can't really talk about because they're not revealed yet. Oh, come on. Don't stand in the fire, Mike.
Iron Forged, I'm just trying to help. Do you know what that word means? I'm trying to give it my all. Do you even look at YouTube chat? Yes. Do you have a No Rest for the Wicked Discord link? Their Discord? I have a link to my Discord, which has a No Rest for the Wicked chat. When I try to open one, it says I can't accept the current. I don't have one handy. Aaron never made a Stormcrow build. He doesn't like birds. See? That was a YouTube chat I just read.
One thing that I really want to do.
You missed the super chat. Oh, I can't see super chats through that. Oh, guys. Oh my gosh. Unicycle with the $50 super chat. Did someone say it's your birthday? If so, happy birthday. Mine was last week. What happened to your D2R stream? Can you link it to Blizz account and use your single player files? Question mark. Also, word up. It is not my birthday. My birthday is March 19th, so a little over the month away. It is my son's 20th birthday. My oldest child turned 20 years old today. Thank you for the $50 super chat. I do now own D2R in 2 places. I own it on Battle.net and I own it on Steam. I have started a Warlock and we have cleared the Den of Evil. That's as far as I made it. So, yeah, we might play a little D2R. Thank you so much for the $50 super chat.
I don't know the good answer to this one. I'm sorry. So I'll give you something else that I've been hoping to try and do. Is I'd really like to try and get like enemy specific tactics. So like maybe the exiled mages are really knowledgeable about AoE effects and AoE effects. It's a weird way to say that. And so they know not to stand in the fire, and they have the wherewithal to move out of the AoE stuff.
A 20-year-old child, how old are you? I am 40. I'm 40 years of age. My kids are 20, 17, 13, and I'm just 10.
So old now. I'm
not that old. I mean, I feel old, but yeah, I'm 40.
Or like
in the content,
a cleric that can like cleanse ailments off of themselves.
In the content creator streaming world, I'm literally ancient. He yells like he's old. Ancient, he's ancient. Yeah, 1 foot in the grave. I'm 38. We're still young. I don't know about that. Positively ancient.
And other allies around, things like that. So you have to like get really creative when fighting them, or prioritize individual targets if you've got a specific build or something like that. I'm really hoping to try and do something like that. There's no inkling that it's going to happen at all, but it's my goal. Ooh, this is a proc from our I've been wondering if this is like even working, because I haven't seen one in a while that's actually flagged, but this is a proc, it looks like, from our Weaver Tree imprint.
I'm 50 and my oldest is 20.
Yeah. Too bad it's so different. Oh, I guess we're going on a little run. Yeah. They're so satisfying.
Oldest is 26. Is there a rogue build you suggest to play in LE? There's a lot of good rogue builds.
Next question.
Lethal Mirage is fun.
Do you see the world staying instance-based or evolving towards shared world events? Instance-based still, for sure. The way that the server architecture is set up, moving to like a more shared worlds type of thing would be...
I wonder what game kind of has a... I'm trying to think of a game recently that has like a shared world, non-instanced loot. I wonder if anything like that exists. Like in a multiplayer... I can't think of anything that... oh, brother. What did I say now? Now what did I say? What?
Such a gigantic mega undertaking.
Like NRFTW? I've never heard of that NFT.
But like it would require changes. How does this? There's a lot of things we've built on top of the current multiplayer structure.
I know what
knowing
it
that there's a
means.
certain structure to it, where we say like, okay, we know there's never going to be more than 4 players using this type, or 5 players, whatever it is right now, using this type of mechanic at the same time. So we're like, okay, like this many per player times this many players in the zone. We know there's never going to be more than this many skeletons in the same zone at the same time. So we can have them doing these specific actions, because they're like certain performance things that it would do to the game if there was 20 people doing that instead. And this is why you can't use abilities in towns, because towns have a higher player count. And the reason why we do allow certain things like evade only to be in towns, because we can, like, it's such a narrow scope, we can limit what it can do very easily.
Nerf
And there's like special,
skeletons.
like the Glacier Evade helmet has like special checks in that specific trigger to check which scene you're in. You know, like a weird way. Oh, here we go. Yeah, corral them. Yes, this way. Wonderful. Beautiful. Love it. Love it. Okay, what do we get? Anything good? Unlikely. We'll give it a shot. I really want to try. I've got a 2-socket, or 2 LP Doll's Tooth. And I'm really tempted to try to. I'm just gonna pick it all up and sort it out of the wash. I'm really tempted to try and craft something to roll on that today. I don't have a lot of great bases, but like, I got a couple that like could craft into something good if I get lucky with some runes. 1, none, 1. We have a 3 there waiting as.
I find it really interesting. I'd like to know Mike's take on this. Currently, meta Cocaine Bear, EQ Bear, uses Null's Tooth Sword because of the flat damage strength that is on it. Null's Tooth Sword was designed by EHG for Raptor Pack. Mike is using the Raptor Pack design sword for his bear. Now, my question, is that good game design because you could utilize it for other things, or is it bad game design because it's the best one-handed melee weapon for all minions?
Well, so we're still trying to find those.
No, don't quote me because I don't know. No, the wolf note is still bugged.
We'll find those there.
Very funny, Skochi.
I think we also want to drop Phantom from our 1 LP finds.
Because Beastmaster needs more buffs. Yeah, exactly.
I haven't played with it too much yet, but the new loot filter in D2 that just came out, I opened it up and I'm like, this looks familiar. This is wonderful.
Did he just say what I think he just said? That is really funny. When did he 15 minutes.
All right. First time caller, long time viewer. Love it. Currently I'm a console player. Any rough estimate on when pre-sales will happen for LE, specifically PS5? So that's going to be the last Epoch Orbis expansion, so LEO. We don't have any, we don't have a fixed date for that yet. From what I understand, given like how long it takes to get, like how long ahead of time you have to put in like a gold like version of the game to PlayStation to be like, here's a version for approval. Like, can we launch this? And then like you can do updates to it after that. I think I know so little about this. I'm so sorry. But that process takes so long that where we are in that process, I don't think it's possible for it to happen this year, sort of thing. Which is something I've mentioned before. But I really don't know when the timing of it is. So, and like, when will pre-sales happen? I don't know. I don't even know if we're gonna do that. I assume we would. Like, I don't know why we wouldn't, sort of thing. But
Mike is my friend. I know for a fact he does not do this on purpose. The way he answered that question makes it seem like it's literally years away. Do you know what I mean? The way he answered the question, it's like, oh, the process, you got to be like so far in advance, and like we're not even. It just makes it seem like late 2027, you know? I don't know if anyone else feels that way. Hold on, let me see if I can fix the desync. It sounds like 2029. Yeah, it sounds like, dude. So we know we have season 4. That's March 26th. Then we know we have season 5. Then we have the Orbis expansion. So if it's like, oh yeah, Orbis expansion's like, we're not even, that's like so far in the future. It's like, what do you mean it's so far in the future? You know, there's only 2 updates. Summer 2027, like very late, subject to change. Hold on, let me see if I could take care of, yeah, Mike's desyncing a little bit. I'll probably have crippling arthritis by the time it comes. But you guys hear what I'm saying? Like, Mike is not doing that intentional. He's trying to give a semi-accurate answer to the question. Like, I can't wait to play this game on PS5. When are we getting it? Oh, that process is insane. You know, all this stuff. And based upon where we're at in the process, like, it's not happening this year. Like, oh, that means it's not happening early in the year. Like, there's no way it's happening early in the year either. Anyways,
let's go with this one. I'm really excited for it to be on PlayStation. A few of my like gaming buddies, you know, only have PS5s, and they keep telling me like, hey, just gotta launch it on PlayStation. I'll come play your game. Well, it's happening. It's finally happening. You're gonna have to come play my game, Kyle.
And yeah, Dragonkin is coming out March on consoles, March 19th, my birthday.
Made up a name just because.
My birthday, March 19th. Crimson Desert 1.0, Dragonkin console launch. Toasticles, thanks for the tier 1.
All right, our season challenge is coming. I don't think there's any coming for season 4. It is something that I have been like mentioning every chance I get, because I think it's the sort of thing that is wonderful to do. I'm really interested actually to know if casually toxic Kyle, not cool Mike. different Kyle. There.
I fly to Vegas March 16th. I actually return on my birthday, March 19th. And then it's LE Insanity.
This is the sort of thing that I am very interested to know. Like, what sort of challenges, the person asking this question, are there any types of challenges that you really like, or any instances of, or other people in the chat too, any types of games that you like, the types of challenges that they've brought in? And it doesn't have to be ARPGs either.
This is dangerous. Me having the ability to pause this stream. Do I do this a lot when we watch stuff? Is that something anybody notices? I feel like I don't pause it that often. Yes. Yeah. All the time. Yes. All the time. What? All the time. A lot. Yes. Guys, come on. Guys? Oh, not too bad. Only every 10 words. So season 3 launched. There was a week of subathon before. No. Based on the current pause rate, we'll finish this on your birthday. What I was going to say is that the community, asking for challenges and Steam achievements probably every other Friday for 5 years. I mean, probably it's probably asked every Friday for over 5 years. Season 4, no achievements, no challenges coming. What's up, Humble?
If there's, I don't want to seed it too bad.
Subathon 4
yeah,
confirmed for
I do
Ellie.
really
don't know
like
what
the
you're
idea of
talking
having
about.
specific challenges. I like the idea of having challenges that are different each season. If that makes any sense. So like I think it's really easy to do insert seasonal mechanic, complete insert seasonal mechanic at level 1, insert seasonal mechanic at level 2, seasonal mechanic at level 3. Complete those 3 things.
There you go, Teddy.
Collect one of these 4
Wake up, Humble.
end game new item types of things. You know, I feel like there's really clear things you could do there that are sort of cookie cuttery maybe. And those types of things, if we did a season's type of challenge sort of thing like this, I think those sorts of things would naturally just be there. But I'd really like to see some kind of like weird ones at the same time.
The stream again.
Does that make any sense? Like,
hold on, I gotta say something. Don't say anything. Okay, guys, that's not funny. That's what? If your game has been on Steam for 6 or 7 years, in my head, I wonder how hard would it be to have a Steam achievement like your character hits level 100? Is that a tough? Like, most games have Steam achievements. I just wonder how hard that stuff is to set up. Maybe it's really hard. I don't know. Can we disable? Like, you kill Oribus at 500 corruption. Kill, you know, like, I could literally name 50 challenges, like fun things. Agreed. The most basic $5 games have achievements. Yes. Yes. Beat the campaign with each character. You know, I mean, craft your first item. I don't know. Like, Steam achievements just seems like such an easy no-brainer. It'd be such a win. Everybody was so excited to try and get all the achievements. I don't know. I'm counting words before I pause again.
Like, defeat
1,
a
2, 3.
a Rift Beast without any weapons equipped or something like that. I don't know. Not overly difficult, but things you couldn't do accidentally, and you'd have to be like, okay, like, can this build actually function without my weapons? Do I have to like go down some corruption to make it happen? Just be like fun little side challenges that might take you 20 minutes or something like that, but like, just break things up and have some fun with it. If that makes any sense.
I'm not pausing it ever.
Kill boss with no purple gear or only green gear. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I mean, like, if it was the challenges with rewards tied to it, I think like if it was part of, maybe there's like a list of like 6 things and it's like complete 3 of the following 6 weird tasks as like part of the seasonal challenge or something. And at the end of completing the challenge with all the more cookie cuttery things as well, you unlock like a seasonal relevant MTX piece or something.
I already want to
This
pause,
is Mike just
but
riffing.
I'm not going to. So, take that.
Reach 100 on hardcore. I think that's more in
That
the
doesn't count either.
achievement category, like account-wide achievement category than the seasonal challenge.
He's dying inside. No, I'm not. I'm just sitting here quietly observing.
All right. Let's get another question rolling. Is that a 7? That's big health boots. I really want to just get like a double health boot, maybe with vitality on it, and just be like, all right, we're getting some health boots, because I crafted these, which are decent, and like I've almost got my health back up to 3k, which is nice. Losing health on the amulet hurt. Frailty is really nice, especially for boss fights. I'm trying to finagle like a 16 strength and like a T5 health ring, so I've got one of those, but it's risky. All right. Has solving a technical limitation recently opened the door for features you couldn't do before? Yeah, there's lots of little things like that. Like the improvements to snapshotting that have happened recently are a good example of that.
I'm just trying to listen, guys.
There's been some there's some other stuff that's coming. That's a good example. It's not super recent, I guess. But a good example of something that's happened in the past would be the procedural generation stuff. So like additive scene loading for faster scene transitions for procedural generated zones. That's a nice one. Just like memory. We've had a huge push recently. Ooh.
What?
We've had a huge push recently for reduction in memory usage, which is allowing us to go to console. Most notably like startup memory and memory usage in general, and just like removing memory peaks. It's a lot of memory usage stuff has been big lately in a very good way.
Okay, one more thing on achievements. There's 130 people that work at 11th Hour Games. One of those people can't just get peeled off for a week to put in the Steam achievements. How? It can't be that hard. Hey, you, Bill, get over here. Today you're just typing out, finish the campaign. Like, there's no way it's that hard. Because people in chat are right. There's literally free games, $2 games. Vampire Survivors launched. Friggin' like all these games have Steam achievements. Bill, go do it. You know, you're absolutely right. Everyone just assigned tech. Yes. Come on, Bill, get over here. Sorry to anybody named Bill in the chat. Send tech to EHG.
Yeah, like the season mechanic that's coming in season 4. I think one of the hurdles for it originally was a memory issue that fixing that has allowed it to exist.
Damn it, Bill.
Ow, my face.
I'm Googling, I have a small game. How hard is it to make Steam achievement?
Alright. I think it partially might be because there's like a very bright light right behind my monitor. But this zone feels very dark to me right now. My retina's just burnt out.
Adding Steam achievements to a small game is generally considered easy to moderate depending on your familiarity with APIs and your game engine. For a developer already using a popular engine like Unity, we use Unity, core integration is very straightforward. often requiring only a few lines of code to trigger the achievement. Straightforward, easy to moderate. Developers already using Unity. Only a couple lines of code.
All right. Ben, you're coming in hot with the questions. I
Give
love
Bill
it.
a week.
This is fantastic.
Bright as heck there.
So I don't have fantastic answers for you right now. I wish I had just like, they're great questions. I feel like I'm dropping the ball on some of these. What feature would you add tomorrow if balance and performance weren't constrained? Ah, there's a good question. Oh,
Dude,
yep.
I needed to be
Don't
here
take your
for
hands
this live
off the
stream. You
keyboard
guys
and mouse.
didn't ask any questions. Sorry, I'm not blaming you. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. I don't know why I
Pausing.
said
That's what I had.
I didn't mean that.
Oh god. No. Just if balance and performance weren't
Bunny, not you.
weren't able to
Orange is what I meant.
were to concern, what would I add? I snap my fingers and they just pop up out of nowhere.
Bunny?
I'd add like 4 new classes. there's 4 new classes I really want to do. That I would add them all at once. Or like have the dungeon system become procedurally generated instantly and just add 10 new dungeons right away. There's a few new dungeons I want to make. Something specific?
Maybe, Trevor.
I think I'd
maybe.
add a boss, kind of like a boss combiner system to be able to like spawn multiple bosses at the same time. And like they get different abilities based on which bosses simultaneously spawn, so they could have like partner abilities. And they'd be smart enough to like have tactics that they use together with those partner abilities. That's about it. Ooh, and weapon swap. Yeah, weapon swap. Change my answer.
I'm just over here cooking pizza, minding my own business. So, Bunny, today when I was helping in my daughter's 5th grade classroom, I was in charge of bringing pizza. And instead of getting like Little Caesars or whatever, I got like nice pizza. I was like, the kids were going crazy. I brought in like little ranch and they were going nuts. They're like, normally people bring cheap garbage pizza. Mia's dad brought nice pizza. I
have like 4 more answers to that question, but I think some of them might actually happen, so I'm not gonna drop them out into the open yet. We actually just did a big internal survey about things like that, like what you want to see in the future planning for the game. Those are some answers that I didn't include.
I'm not spoiled, dude.
What are your thoughts, Mike, on how low LPL uniques on low PL low? Ugh. Try that again. What are your thoughts, Mike, on low LPL uniques? Are they in the place the team wants them, or do they lack viability outside of a few instances of leveling uniques? Firestarter Torch. Yeah, I think in general they're doing decently well. I think we need to. This is something that we've talked about a few times.
I do not give out
we've decided
full-size
against
candy
it,
bars.
at least for now. I'm still hopeful that it might happen. I'd like to put caps. I don't think that every item being like possible to show up as a 4 LP item is actually great. I think having caps to them is better. And the caps can be like really, really rare and really high. So like I think so. I was looking through like of all the characters that have like items equipped. Someone asked in Discord recently because we got this new easy way to like to parse stats on characters. If someone has one of those that they want to know about, I can look it up as well. But someone was asking like, what's the rarest item that exists in the game right now? Like, are there any 4 LP red rings out there? There's not even a 3 LP red ring that's equipped right now to any character in software. That's above, I think I capped it, I minimum 200 corruption or something, but I'm like, it'll be higher than 200 corruption if they got that equipped. So like, if there are no even 3 LP red rings equipped out there in the wild, like, I don't know if it's a good idea to have that be even possible, right?
Hi, did I miss anything? All we know is there's no challenges or achievements coming season 4. That's the only note I have written down.
And I'd kind of like to see. I think if we wanted to buff the power of like part of the reason of the legendary system in general was to give lower level uniques a place where they could shine in certain situations. That doesn't necessarily mean that you need to have lower level uniques be top tier items.
My mom, don't say I'm spoiled. My mom bought me these Vandy classic potato chips. She's like, Aaron, these are organic and only use 3 or 4 ingredients. Based just sliced potatoes. Those are like $12 potato. I don't know how fancy they are. She's like, eat these when you need a snack. What the? My mom gave it to me. What am I supposed to do?
In commonplace
so
builds. But just like the fact that some of them can function in builds is really cool, I think. I think one option to helping push that narrative a little bit would be to cap some of the LP points that certain items can get to. And that's something that you could change from season to season. That would be really cool. But then also, and this might be too much complexity. You could kind of justify adding like
come on,
a legendary modifier stat to uniques. So like low level items could like get stats better from exalted. So like, for example, like this is a level 75 item, and so if you slap this 29% increased melee attack speed onto it, maybe it stays at 29%. But then these level 45 claws, maybe if they get that same stat put on them, maybe it's like plus 10%, and suddenly you've got this like a 32 increased attack speed modifier on there. It's just a little bit of a buff there. And so I think you could almost do something like that to increase their viability in late game builds a little bit, or have that stat scale based on your level or something like that. So like it doesn't affect leveling gear too heavily. So like everything gets 0.1% per level difference per level that you are, or something like that. Give me that ruined belt. 2 exalted on a boot. That speed being on a new line is weird.
I take my kids trick-or-treating. My mother-in-law takes care of the candy at the door.
I do also think it's kind of cool just to have weird items that you can play with as you're leveling. So like I have a whole tab in my stash that's just legendary items. Actually, I think it's 4 tabs right now. And I kind of just leave any random legendaries that I get in there because it's kind of fun as I'm leveling a new character to just go into there and grab random items that are usually just like failed nemesis rolls, but they're still fun to play with. So yeah, just because they're not being used in endgame builds doesn't necessarily mean they're
dead.
Okay. A bad item.
I do not drink Fiji water. I am I get my water from the refrigerator, like the little thing in front.
Mike needs to pay more attention to what he's doing. That's okay. Nope. You are in here. Yeah, those are dangerous.
Steven's a bad person. Ash's story. I haven't
Always
heard
have
anything.
been.
Mike, show a teaser. Where are we at? 33 minutes.
I want to just grab another echo here. Let's go down here. What are your thoughts about? Oh, it is this. I'm back again with the same question. Okay. I probably have the same answer. I'm sorry. MoxJet200, Judd, game director, hopped on my LE server 2 years ago, teasing us with this one question. Oh, yeah, I remember this. I'm down for a dragon class. You guys want to actually play a dragon? Then followed it up with, it'd have to be a dragon mancer, so you could
I am totally paying attention.
Gear normally without being
I'm not doing anything
weird. Yeah, but can transform.
I literally have
Has he brought it
mod
up
view
yet?
up.
And yes, I
Just
still have the
reading your
photos as
guys'
proof.
chat.
Yeah, we have like meetings where people pitch like new classes and things like that. And yes, it has come up internally since that date.
Yeah, I missed an earlier logout.
I can't tell you like the exact last time or anything like that, but there are a lot of different classes that have been pitched over the years.
Not barbarian.
I do think it's very cool though. I think it would be a lot of fun.
We now know barbarian's not coming. Makes me mad. Diesel, you asked a bunch of questions.
And didn't PoE 2 basically just do this as well?
Barbarian, no chance.
So you may have to. I'll remind him of this. How about that?
A lot of the questions he's answered from you.
But
great job so far.
You may have to be satiated with theirs for a little while. All right. Any chance LE to have some form or variation of Essence Conqueror mods with unique or build transforming mods unique to them?
Diesel.
I mean, there's always a chance.
You don't, bro.
I can't really give you a solid yes or no with something like that. But if you are interested in seeing like something like that happen, I do think it's very cool. And you could you can always drop it in our suggestions channels on Discord or forums.
Aaron, would you rather see unique classes instead of the same old classes every other fantasy ARPG has? In this case, in my opinion, Last Epoch doesn't fulfill the melee bruiser very well. The like dual wielding barbarian class. You could call it a Viking. You could put a spin on it. Void Knight would be the closest to it if you wanted to go down that way. But, just that style class isn't here.
If just in general, if anyone has ideas that like, I really wish they would do this. We do go through those. We pull ideas from them sometimes. Sometimes we'll be just like, hey, maybe we should do this or this. And we're like, we think these are both things that people are going to be interested in, but we're not sure which one would be more like actively interested in seeking this sort of thing out.
It's actually hilarious.
And so we'll go and we'll be like, oh, like there's people talking about this one here and people talking about that one there.
They say the best way to play it is Beastmaster.
Looks like no one's talking about this other one, so I guess that one's out, sort of thing. And we won't like make a decision for us, but
Shoeless Joe,
it will influence
thank you
things.
for the Prime sub. Thank you. If you build it, he will come.
Do you have like a favorite example of that? Something that you played with that really
Sorry, log out. You missed it.
I don't know, it was a lot of fun.
Beastmaster's not my favorite class. I main Necro.
Get that chest normally, but I want to make sure I get this guy. We're going back for that chest.
No, it's not.
All right. Hey, Mike, we know the main theme of season 4 and some of the features coming, but is there anything that we don't see it coming that could drop as a big surprise? I think most of the like major stuff has been at least teased. Like there's a lot of little things, but I'm pretty sure the major stuff's been teased already. Like if there's probably something that'll be like, oh, that's a bigger system than we thought, or something like that. But I think that there's nothing that's like, well, that was completely out of the blue at this point.
How can he say that when everyone around him is asking for a barbarian or warrior class is crazy? Yeah, we've been asking for 2 years for a barbarian class every single Friday and in the forums. And then he finally said that barbarian's not on the table. It's not happening. So that's why we literally stopped asking. Anger says, I hate to say it, I'm a fan of LE, but I think season 4 is going to be a make or break for the game. I would get why you say that, but I can tell you with complete 100% confidence, if 10 players showed up to season 4, you would still get a season 5. And if 10 players showed up to season 5, you would still get an Orbis expansion with console launch. So, I get what you're saying. Like, if you're talking about like community sentiment, make or break, but as far as like game shutting down, server shutting down, that's not happening.
We started with the info really early, so there's been like, and we've been trying to keep a steady stream, maybe a steady stream, but like at least a little bit coming out, and means a lot of stuff got shown early. I know it may not feel that way, but we did start showing a lot earlier than normal and a lot more than normal too. Oh, another chest. Yes, give me those chests. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, don't die. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, we got 2 of them now. I am happy to roll 1 of them.
What is the measure to nerf the reflex
All
build?
right. That's great news.
I don't know.
We do have a pretty good one already.
It's so good. It's so, I don't know what their plan
But
is.
strength and armor, it can be better than that. We want that crit on there.
You can't have the best thing in
because
the
we're
game,
so
also
over our
the thing you
minimum
hit no
amount of
buttons
strength
for.
that we need that we'd rather have that crit chance. So if we can get crit and health, that would be better than strength and armor. Purple, get back here, boy. Come here, boy. Come here. Yeah. Nothing? That's it? Doing boots, belts. Boots and belts. I think it's boots still. Do we have 4? Do we have +4 anywhere? No, +4s. Kind of want to re-roll them before I put the LP in them. Sure, why not do a belt?
What did you say, Hoofprint? Getting anything out of EHG is like finding apples in Core Punk. It's not apples, it's the leaky pipes is what you need to find. Hope they improve the visual Earthquake. It's so bad, especially compared to D4 and PoE2 Earthquake. I would guess some of that has to do with like performance, but I totally get it. Plenty of good dev talent available after the studio layoffs. But that also means they can take their time with things, no sense of urgency to make the game better. People ask me all the time, what do I think the #1 problem is with Last Epoch? And I actually don't think it's a game problem right now. It's got best loot filters, some of the best crafting, character customization, skill trees, itemization. Like they're doing a lot of things right. I would say the #1 problem with Last Epoch is its time for updates. They literally drop seasonal content almost as quickly as people drop expansions and DLCs. This is something that has plagued them for a very long time. When season 4 launches, it'll be 3 seasons in 20 months. So we had to wait 9 months, then we had to wait 4 months, then we had to wait 7 months, which is just that's a lot of time. So a lot of time for people to fall out of Last Epoch, forget about Last Epoch, find different live service games, and them getting more consistent, and as their studio grows, upping the quality, right? So more consistent time of drops with higher quality, the game will be fine. But having a live service game competing with Diablo, PoE 1, PoE 2, Torchlight, not to mention all the AAA stuff out there, you got to get a little more consistent. And again, my big push and voice is 6-month seasons, so 2 huge updates a year with a 3-month mid-cycle refresh. So throw us a couple uniques, throw us a few bones, reset the economy, give us all new balance and bug fixes, and then at the 6-month mark we get the big one. I just feel like that would work a lot better moving forward. Exactly. Yes. Yeah. And at the 6-month break, you
is
have
there
more
data
time.
on the average amount of play time it takes for a character to hit level 100? Ooh, I don't know if we have that one. I will ask. We probably don't. I know. Actually, I know we don't. We don't have like a record of the date that they leveled up at to hit 100. At most, we'd have just total playtime, and we could be like average playtime of level 100 characters. But or we could look at like minimum level of playtime of level 100 characters. Yeah, we don't know that date because we know the snapshot of the date that the level up happened at.
You want to know more about the D4 expansion from your perspective?
There's probably like some way we could like go into like the data archives and be like compare them. All right, do you think having a player hideout would make a cool sense to add to Last Epoch? Yes, definitely. I would love that. Please. Home base we can customize and just chilling? Yes, I love that idea. This is one of those things that I think would be yes. I don't have anything bad to say about it. I've hinted at this before a lot of what I would want to do with it.
They've already. This is going to come in the future.
I have no idea if it's going to happen or not, but like I'll just say it plainly this time. I think that this zone that we're standing in right here should be customizable by a certain by each player.
I'm sorry. This has pretty much been confirmed by EHG that the Echo completion area will be your hideout, your customizable area from a visual perspective, your hangout spot. So, of course, it's always how long, like, what is that, 10 years from now? I don't know, but that is the spot. Spooky Roots says, the problem with Echo endgame is getting boring very fast. Slapping seasons onto it is not going to change the endgame, but alternative gear stats you get from D4 effects gets boring fast. No incentive to push high corruption. Yeah, but I mean, if you look at Grim Dawn, if you look at Titan Quest 1, Titan Quest 2, Hero Siege, Chronicon, Sloremancer, Wolson, Dragonkin, D2, D3, D4, Diablo Immortal, with the exception of PoE 1, and I know your favorite, Torchlight Infinite, they're all the same. So, I mean, if you had to put them in order, I would say PoE 1, Torchlight Infinite, LE from an endgame perspective. So it's hard to,
It'd be sweet. Be really sweet. Because I think part of the problem with a lot of hideout systems, no, they don't all suffer because you can structure the end game to work so that it flows through them. But having a situation where it's somewhere that you are going regularly, naturally, anyways, I think that's if you're gonna add one into the game, I think that's the way to do it. I don't think it's a controversial suggestion at all. All right, it's a ton of work. It doesn't actually change anything gameplay wise. You know, like didn't someone say make an NPC that insults you when you die?
Also, the difference between echoes and the basic maps in PoE and TLI is functionally the same. The difference comes in the systems built on top of it. Yeah, and Torchlight does suffer from something as well. Spooky Roots, the person that made this comment, his favorite game right now is Torchlight Infinite. Torchlight Infinite, the same maps you run in the campaign or the same maps you run in endgame, and most people buy the same beacons. So imagine, like, I mean, you are literally it is the same identical map with the same modifiers every run. Like, I mean, if you want to talk about competitive, I mean, it's a very silly, like, I mean, there's no environment effects, identical map 1,000 times.
I love that idea. I think it's hilarious. I think that's the sort of thing that if you're gonna have that area be customizable, I think that's the sort of thing that you could like choose to put in there.
You're missing the chase.
Because not everyone would like that. It'd be even better if it could like tell how you died. Like died like physical damage, be like died like a physical hit or something. Like maybe you should try and get some more armor, buddy. It's just secretly it's just sarcastically helpful. All right. Have you heard about the rumored character sheet rework? This is your reminder. Yes, I have. Thank you for my reminder. I haven't seen anything on it in a while. Sorry.
Who asked that
I did
question?
put that in
There's a joke. I don't know how many people have been around a long time. There's been somebody in chat that asked Mike about character rework every Friday for, I think, at least 5 years. Every Friday. Like, that's why he laughs when the question gets asked. Every Friday. It's Cyborg? Is that what it is? It's Cyborg. Got it. The character sheet rework, I'm not kidding. There is somebody in chat that is so dedicated every week for literally like 5 years. I love Mike's response. Oh yeah, I don't know.
my survey response though. Don't worry.
Love Doom.
We do these every once in a while. Like, this is not a new thing. This is just something we do to like get everyone's voice from the team in. Right. Hi, Mike. A big part of the Exalt versus Legendary power disparity comes down to the difficulty of making good Exalteds. 2 times T7 Legendaries is easier to make than an equivalent Exalted with good affixes, subtypes, seals, etc. Many of the recent changes to Exalts like T7 sealed champion mods raise the theoretical ceiling of Exalted power, but does not address the difficulty of crafting good Exalted items. Question mark. I think that was a statement, but yeah, it's true. Does Ichi have thoughts or plans to make Exalt crafting more accessible?
Bingo. That was a great
This is tricky because
what is that? That's going in dev chat.
if you increase the quality of Exalted crafting, you also at the same time do increase the quality and ease of Legendary crafting at the same
Frozen
time, right?
asked it.
So I think part of adding in more things to the ceiling, what it I guess does is it says like, say you can only get a 60% perfect Exalted item relatively reliably and relatively easily. Like it's a reasonable thing to achieve. And then you say, okay, we're gonna make the max, the ceiling, like, oh gosh, let's say 50% to make the math easier. Say increase the ceiling by 20%, but it's still 50%. You've just increased the general power 10% of most exalted items.
Dude, I just had a great idea. Right now, when you go to seal an affix, your chance of sealing it is based upon the tier being lower. So if you have a tier 1 affix, it's almost a guaranteed you will seal it. What if they flipped it? And the higher the tier, the better chance of sealing it. So then you could seal tier 7 affixes. That would not affect the legendary system in any way, because you can't transfer a sealed affix. That way it boosts the power of exalted items, being able to seal high tier items, seal high tier affixes, but doesn't affect legendaries. That'd be sweet.
And then if you put that power the power budget that you're increasing in a spot that's not accessible to legendary
that sounds
items,
good. That would be awesome.
It does get around that exalted power go up, legendary power go up at the same time problem. That's not to say that there's not other avenues to look at it at the same time. I think there's ways we can be looking at this from like a crafting perspective that might help, just like you're suggesting. But I guess that's why we've kind of gone the other route a little bit more heavily lately. I think one of the things that we can do is increasing the power of individual components that can't go on. Oh, nice. That can't go on to, like, they're still reasonably easy to get onto the exalteds, but can't go on legendaries. So, for example, like set affixes that are on exalteds, having those be more exciting. Foreshadowing, and still relatively accessible is good. Cool. You know what? That reminds me.
Teaser! What is it?
So we've shown off, we've been showing off some corrupted items that are, we've been focusing on unique items getting corrupted. So I have today some non-unique items that are corrupted as examples. We'll start off with one. Here's an exalted item. And granted, this is a difficult item to get to this point. But it's not perfect. I think it'll be very good still. And has a cool mod at the bottom.
Okay. A double T7 with a sealed chill. T7 bow attack speed. T7 attack speed crit. Physical penetration. Armor shred. Chill. Okay. So this is like this is a carve. Carve, we just need something sweet. All the affixes are literally like, this is awesome. Chance to inflict bleed on hit, 4% more damage to bleeding enemies. So multiplicative damage. Okay. T6.
I think it's interesting.
It's a no. It's not. The affix is a little weird. You don't care about the bleed at all, right? Because this is a crit build, and you know it's a crit build because the base you're using is crit, and you have crit here, so it's a crit build. So it's not a bleed build. So really, what this does is this modifier is giving you 4% multiplicative, is what it is. Now, this modifier would be insanity if it was 4% multiplicative per stack of bleed. You know, up to 5 stacks or 10 stacks or something like that. But really, this is 4% multiplicative damage. That would be broken. Yeah, I know, but no, 4's pretty low. 4's pretty low for a T6, right? Because if 4%'s T6, if you hit a tier 2, that's probably 1%, right? Probably goes up 1% every 2 tiers, something like that.
Let's need a version of this that's just the tooltip. So when I shrink it down, it still is readable.
Make that the treasure hunt item, Aaron. Something impossible. It'd be impossible. Oh, guilty. We can structure the new treasure hunt for season 4, not only around an item, but hitting a corrupted modifier. So you have to find this unique, turn it into a legendary, and then slam it. Oh my gosh. Yes.
Here we are. Dropping it into the corner so I can keep playing. Because I want to keep playing. Hold on, it's bad when I play with this screenshot in front like this.
Yeah. And then I'll buy all of them from Merchants
I
Guild.
got more coming today too. Don't worry.
Just,
is this at all useful in the corner like that? Or is this just like pointless down there? It's so small.
Nobody can read that. He's already talking about the bazaar.
It's a new corrupted affix. Keep this boyo right there. Too small. All right. Well, Derek, if you're able to get me non-framed versions of these quickly. See the picture. I'm so bad at this. It takes so long to actually like crop it nicely.
I mean, the bow is ridiculous. The corrupted modifier.
I'll post them back up afterwards at the end.
Okay, again, the funniest part about this is if you had this bow, double T7 with the perfect suffixes with the sealed chill, you would never slam it. That's the funny part. Unless you had forging potential and you mirrored it and then you slammed one, you would never slam this. No way.
And
exactly, you wouldn't risk it. No freaking way.
Right.
Yep.
If you can.
No way. Double T7 perfect.
Yes.
Attack speed crit.
Prefix.
Prefix. No way. No. Hi, Luz. Never slam it.
I will post the tilted spec. If you want me to put it back up so you can take a screenshot. I can throw it in Discord at the exact same time live.
It's an imaginary item, and I shouldn't be required to slam things during stream.
Don't try and. All right, sweet.
Don't try and get me to do it during season 4. I ain't doing it. So
it's already on Discord somewhere. Easy. Big jump. Woohoo. I love that one.
We should be slamming Aaron after dark. What? Slamming his core?
All right, time for a deep question. All right. I'm sure you've read or heard that much of the player base is hesitant with the acquisition from Krafton. Has that impacted the team's attitude? I've seen almost no impact. As far as like, I should say, I've seen almost no negative impact. There's a lot of new projects that have been spun up recently, and a lot of things that we weren't able to do before. A lot of things that were like, there's at least one project that I got told I could start working on that I've been trying to work on for years. I'm now allowed to work on, which is great. Give me a long time to before it gets done, but like so excited about it. Yeah, there's a lot of things like that. So yes, I guess it has impacted the attitude, but in a good way. And I obviously I should big asterisk here. I can't speak for everyone, and I don't talk to everyone every day. So like there very well could be people who are completely uncomfortable with it. I don't know. So I guess all I can talk about is my own feelings and what I've seen from other people that work closely with me. Ooh. Fun stuff there. All right. We are still like internally transitioning that process still as well. All right. What do you think about Diablo 2 getting a new class after 25 years? It's one of like that was I was speechless when it happened. My wife heard me yell in excitement from across the house and messaged me and was like, is everything okay? What happened? Like, are you all right? Yeah. Real excited. I've made no secret of this being one of, if not my favorite game of all time. Like it is absolutely in the top 5, no question. I don't know if I could pick a number 1, but it's the reason that I'm working on this game. It's like the reason I probably played most other video games. I haven't played much of it yet. I haven't had much of a chance. I've played.
I cleared the Den of Evil.
I'm doing a fresh SSF run on it, and I've just made it to Duriel. In normal, so I have not played long at all. I'm like a couple hours and taking my time, reading everything.
You sound like a
mucking
noob.
About.
I got it installed and I cleared the Den of Evil. What do you think of that?
All right. What idea is still comes
Pretty
up
good.
the team conversations, even though it was shelved? I mean, mostly it's just me being like, come on, we should do this already.
Weapon swap. That was my question.
I don't know. Most things don't get brought up, actually, like, realistically brought back up again, unless there's like a real chance of them happening. When you get like, when you have an actual like in-person meeting, if you put the whole design team in a room together online, like in a call, even for like 2 hours, like our usual design meeting, we have them a couple times a week and they're an hour and a half usually. Yeah, an hour and a half usually. And that's an expensive call because everyone stops working on like tasks that they've got going. And like everyone's talking about one topic at a time. That is a very expensive call every single time it happens. It's a big team. There's a lot of people there. And so if there's like a topic that's going to be discussed in that meeting, it's like it's determined ahead of time that it's a good enough chance of happening that it's going to be talked about, that it's like things are mapped out. We're like, we've got these like 7 things we need to talk about in the next couple of design meetings, and we'll get through as many of them as we can. And you know, like this one's happening for sure. This is our next topic, and this is our backup topic in case we get through those really quickly, sort of thing. But like if offline conversations, as we call them, like just using Slack, not asynchronous conversations, if they don't have like significant support for something, it's not getting brought up in an actual meeting. But I think there's just like different types of end game systems and variants of those that we've that probably end up that come up quite a bit, that probably just end up straying a little bit too close to existing systems in other games. It's probably the closest answer I can give. All right. Also curious, what was the thought process like adding eggs to gain LP or add legendary mods when developing the Nemesis mechanic?
Diesel,
Were there
are
any
these
balancing
your
concerns in
questions?
development? Yeah, oh, big time. Part of the thing was we wanted a way for people to have a reason to pick up. When we first added the legendary system, we kind of felt like as soon as you got to a situation like this right here, where I've got a 2 LP mantle of the Pale Ox, there's kind of no reason for me to pick up a 0 LP if there's not an egg system, where it could potentially get new things that are like
good questions,
really good, like where that's a realistic possibility. There's kind of no reason to pick up a 0 LP version of this anymore, and it just gets filtered out. And your loot filter gets like stricter and stricter and stricter and stricter and stricter, and that happens naturally anyways. But giving some like potential chances to re-roll some failed drops that were like close but not good enough is sort of a way to keep that like, oh, there's a chance it could still be good, sort of vibe for the drops that happens. It means that there's like a little bit more things to pick up, a little bit more things to get excited about. But yeah, the balancing part of that was definitely a concern, and the rate that they get legendary potential added to them at is was heavily debated.
No, I'm not picking on him. I just asked if he asked the question. That's all. It's not. He asked great questions.
Well, here we go. That's a crafting.
A crafting? What did he just say?
That's a crafting item.
Oh, he caught it himself.
We want 4 earthquake for that.
Guys, don't laugh at that. I didn't say, he said it.
No, thank you.
That's a crafting. That's pretty funny.
Do you have an example of a big implemented change that came from suggestions channel in Discord? Oh, no, I don't. I know there have been things that have come out of there. I don't know where things come from well enough. There's probably someone in here has been like, I made that suggestion like 6 months before it showed up in the game. There have been definite people who have like suggested things in stream as well that I've been like, and sometimes the timing is just so perfect where they'll, there was some post.
Dude, Diesel, I got a good idea. Imagine you're playing co-op and you're shooting fireballs and the other player's playing tornadoes. And when they shoot the tornadoes, you shoot your fireball through the tornado, and it turns into a fire-nado. What do you think of that? I got a good idea. Imagine I drive to Idaho. That's I don't know. Sorry, that's never mind. Diesel, I didn't mean something. It, Diesel. I'm just joking.
I think it may have been the faction system for the item factions for like auction versus COFMG stuff, and like I think we were like just about to finalize, or we had just finalized what we were gonna do, and like the next day or something like that, someone posted a huge post that was basically outlining like 95% of the system. And there was a brief moment of like, did someone make a fake account and leak this?
Hedging bets, Aaron takes 4 hours to watch a 2-hour stream. No, we're
to this day, I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, we're only halfway. Wait, we're only. No, it won't take that much longer.
I think I like made a fake account and replied to it and was like, that's a great idea. They should do this. Or something like that.
We're there, dude. Every time. No. I watch these videos like I read patch notes. Exactly. Hey, does anybody want to do the... how many
Is
hours?
the paid exclusive content only temporary, or are you gonna add more things like that in the future? I have no idea.
I need the clock
I
back.
am sorry.
Somebody give
That
me the
is
time.
now above my pay grade. And I have no idea. I'm sorry.
Wait, what was the...
That is now above my pay.
What's above his pay grade?
Alright. Is the paid exclusive content only temporary, or are you gonna add more things like that in the future? I have no idea. I am sorry. That is now above my pay grade.
That's a scarier answer.
And I have no idea. I'm sorry. If I was as a player, if I was gonna guess in a situation like this, I would say depends how well it does. And I think that's gonna come down to a lot on how well we can execute it. And I think it's gonna work really well. Like, not just from a like, is this going to be powerful and popular and fun, but from a perspective of like, is this going to fit into the game's ecosystem well, and is it going to be something that's gonna feel like it makes sense and works in the game's ecosystem? I don't know a better way to put this. It feels so corpo. Is it going to feel reasonable to exist in the game if you don't have it? I think that's one of the goals. That's one of the really big goals as like designers that we have to hit really well. That's what I was trying to say, but just don't know the words. Okay, nada.
Guys, somebody double check the time on the clock. Help try and figure out to the minute what should the clock say for Last Epoch Season 4. Please.
That's a cool one.
King, thanks for the 5 subs. Thank you, sir.
Are more MTX options coming with new seasons, especially skill MTX? Oh, yes. There are new MTX elements for the existing categories that are coming for sure.
Thank you so much.
There are also potentially new categories coming. I don't think there's any new categories coming in 1.4. But that was one of the things in the in that survey that went out that I've mentioned a few times. The internal survey was are there any categories of MTX that we think that we could like to add? That's like players that you think would be fun. And like, I'm zooming on the player. The zone it would be great.
That's a lot of Wicked between... Guys, we're not talking about Wicked
All right.
today.
Hi, Mike. Nemesis is my favorite system in the game due to interactive gamble. Interactive gamble. Can we expect any interactivity
Silver,
with the new seasonal mechanic, or just start,
Night,
kill, loot? There was a system that was pitched that I think might be going ahead for a season coming up, that has lots of interactivity in the system. One of the criticisms of it was that it was a little too similar to Nemesis, and so we had a brainstorming session on how to differentiate the two to be to feel mechanically different and be like actually different, to feel like thematically, mechanically, and just I don't know the right term for it, but just like actually be different.
Silver, what up? Hello. It's good evening. It's evening time.
And I'm glad to say we figured that out. And it's if it does end up happening, it would be awesome. Ooh. Yes! +3 health! Yeah, that's exactly what I was farming for. Yes. One away from perfect. Weirdly excited about that.
Earthquake Bear is so strong. Yeah, I know.
Okay, so now, do we keep farming for that one more health? This one's pretty good. The health regen being perfect is really good.
That is really good.
Increased health regen is very high. This one, 2 more increased percent armor. This one's perfect. Or close enough. The dodge rating we don't really care about. This is not a thing. Yeah, this one, that one can go up. Maybe we start farming here. There's 13 armor to be had.
Hi, Aaron. I think they should make the Glyph of Hope as a general item that can be used on every forging. It will have different effects on different glyphs or runes you use. Like even if you use the Glyph of Removal, you will have more chance to remove lower tiers, or more chance to seal if you're using Glyph of Seal.
We're scraping the barrel here to try and get enough power to beat Uberoth here.
It would just make crafting easier, right? Ultimately,
We're almost at that 3,000 health.
West, have a good one, brother.
Gotta get that up. All right, regarding dungeons, you've told that one of the downsides of the current system is that no one is looking for the second door once they found the first one. Yes, so no one is actively choosing rewards. Well, why won't you change it so there's only one door with several rewards to choose from, or place all the doors next to each other? Right now, it kind of comes down to, if we're going to be working on the dungeon system, we're going to be making some pretty heavy changes to it. I agree that would be a smart change to make. I'm fully with you. I think that so I think that if we let's say we put an let's say that's 10 man hours, like 10 dev hours, 10 working hours or whatever to actually like implement that. I'd probably way more than that, actually, weirdly enough, because there's probably a quick and easy way to do that, like just putting all the rewards on both doors. It's probably the easiest way to do that. So you can go to either door and they'd still give you all the reward options or something like that. You pick. And that's mostly just UI. So let's say it's 10 hours. It probably wouldn't be enough to change almost anyone's opinion of the system, and the amount of engagement that exists in the system would stay basically the exact same. So it doesn't really solve the problem or make much progress to fixing the problem, and we may not even keep that same change might not even exist in like a proper full rework of it, so that time becomes kind of wasted in a sense. And we can kind of look at that and say, like, okay, well, can we just make another system even better with that same amount of time? Maybe. It might be worthwhile. I don't know. That's a difficult one to say. That's probably why we haven't done that, and why we probably won't do that. Like at least for season 4.
Can anybody explain something to me? Right now, the stream has been on. I've been live for 2 hours. And Mike's stream is 2 hours long, yet we're only halfway through. Like, what? Like, why is there... Oh, I wonder. Oh, that's a YouTube bug. Aaron's bad at math. Someone's pausing the video. It's actually what? That's the Aaron effect. What?
There's a good chance the juice isn't worth the squeeze.
Come on now, buddy. I can't. I'm too old. Aaron couldn't win the Super Bowl. He can't manage the clock.
What will it take to see a season dedicated to set items like how Primordials got their season? I have $10. I don't think it'll take anyone donating $10 to do that. that's the sort of thing that I could see happening naturally. If you want it to happen sooner, I would suggest using the regular suggestions channels. I know it ain't glamorous, but it works. A decently rolled one.
Frosty, that makes sense.
Freezing waves. I do love that freezing effect.
Craft in, pay for sets confirmed. Here we go.
The shatter effect on the die. Oh, feels good. Ooh. I might as well do this first so we can leave from the other one. Directly. Ooh. Oh, this one. Shatter.
2026 is the year of ARPGs. I've got LE, PoE 1, PoE 2, D4, and and an expansion for D2R. Don't forget about No Rest for the Wicked, Dragonkin 1.0, and Titan Quest 2, and Grim Dawn, Fangs of Astracon expansion.
More questions, Mike. Come on, do it. When can we expect to be able to pre-purchase the next seasonal tiered cosmetic pack from the Steam store? Usual timing. I don't know when they go on sale. Kane probably knows better than I do in chat.
And Hellclock
Maybe?
expansion.
Is a chronicle feature like what just dropped alongside D2R Warlock on the radar for LE? That's a really I think that's something that gets requested fairly often, and it's something that we've put forward in a few like suggestion documents for like stash redesigns and updates. It's on the radar. Do I think it's gonna happen? Do I know it's gonna happen in season 4? No. Do I think it's gonna happen in season 5? Probably not. Do I hope so? I mean, always.
Man, I was ready to type Grim Dawn being left out. You were this close. Hey.
I've been talking about a system like that for at least 5 years.
Count me out.
Probably more.
When was this dev stream? A few hours ago. Today.
Who
makes the decisions on what to add or not add to the game? I don't know. I know. If you watch enough of these dev streams, you kind of get the sense, and again, I'm not trying to be a jerk, but it's like achievements. Oh, we would love to, but no, not yet. Challenges. Oh, we would love to, but not yet. Hideouts, you definitely, but not yet. Dungeons, not yet. You know, it's like never mind.
My expectations. Sorry, I have expectations for that release that's so low. Just because I just couldn't handle another. The number of times I've sat around as a kid waiting for the ladder update to happen in D2 and been so disappointed that there were no changes, or the changes were like the tiny, like we fixed a bug for this sort of thing.
Thomas.
And it was like,
it's a small team. I believe 11th Hour Games Studio is currently 130 plus. They're approaching 150 member studio. A lot of people.
Like one patch note for the whole. There was, I think it was 1.14D. It was like one patch note or something like that. I can't remember which one.
Isn't
there was one in there. It was like one of the lettered
Grim Dawn
ones that we're so excited
people?
about.
I think it's 15 people. It's 15. I was just thinking that. So how big is Moon Studios? I have no idea.
Anyways, yes, I do love that feature. I would be very down to add it.
How?
I think this is what I've been saying for a while now. I think I'd prefer to have it be a system where it did take a snapshot of the item. That's kind of what they've done anyways, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah, they've done what I've been suggesting. Obviously they didn't. They weren't like listening to me. It's just came to the same conclusion.
Moon Studios is 100 people. It's 100 people. Aaron, you gonna check out D2 DLC? Yeah, I bought it. I already cleansed the Den of Evil. Practically at end game.
Right. Hello. How many corrupted affixes we can add to gears? 1. Is there any plan to adjust, or I think that's something I've either said that or like implied it really heavily. But there's 3 sealed slots on gear. So there's like a sealed slot that's like just a normal sealed item slot that I don't have anything that's sealed on me right now, probably.
Are you gonna play on stream? Likely, yeah.
That enchantment is technically sitting on it right now. The bottom of that move speed is sitting in that right now. Like a standard
That's
sealed slot. Then there is a...
It's my son's 20th birthday. My wife had to leave. My wife left the state to help a friend for the weekend. So the wife flew out. It's my son's 20th birthday. Today I volunteered in my daughter's 5th grade Valentine's Day party class. And I'm on, dad duty for the 4 kids. So today will be a short stream. We'll wrap up after the dev stream. And then yeah, it's just going to be a super busy couple of days, but yeah, that's why we weren't able to watch it live today.
The T8 sealed affix, the primordial sealed affix slot, and then there's the corrupted sealed affix slot. So it is stuff. At most you can have 3 sealed affixes.
We'll go
1 from each of those categories.
And cook.
Champion affix goes in the normal slot.
Course Frontier. Wait, you can cook?
It's you so want this to double dip.
There goes the house. It'll be fine.
This is one of those ones that like it's really obvious that it doesn't. I shouldn't say obvious. It's really logical that it doesn't. But it feels like it should. And you almost want it to. The stats on this item also apply to your minions. And like, the only way it does double dip at all is if you have a minion that summons minions. Which I did just get approved to add in another minion that can summon minions.
What?
It's really obvious that it doesn't. I shouldn't say obvious. It's really logical that it doesn't. But it feels like it should. And you almost want it to. The stats on this item also apply to your minions. And like, the only way it does double dip at all is if you have a minion that summons minions. Which I did just get approved to add in another minion that can summon minions. I won't tell you which one.
How many people caught that on the live stream? What? I didn't. Oh man, I wish we were watching this live because I would immediately... Is the minion that summons minions coming season 4? I'll just ask him on this.
And not for season 4.
No!
All right, we're going with bones. We're really far with feathers still, aren't we? Or petals? Yeah, 10 away. A lot of petals. We don't need to go back. Is there any plan to adjust or add skills to Forge Guard? I feel this subclass is quite weak compared to the other 2 remaining subclasses. We're always looking at balance stuff. That is
what do you mean that's a
really
clip?
Important. And
Diesel, what the hell is coming to season 4? Okay, I don't know why I'm screaming. I'm sorry. All right, I'm fine. I'm fine. Nothing. I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay. Okay.
There's a lot of things that go into how we balance certain abilities. Sometimes there's like certain abilities that are really good on like dip abilities. Like
Okay, on YouTube, someone picked up on it. All we have heard this stream is not for season 4. Are we sure we're getting any content for season 4? All that built up anger just came out. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Short stream 4 hours later. It's fine. I feel you, buddy. I'm having to endure this torture as well. What? We will never finish this. I'm sure it's fine. What's the worst that could happen?
It might be really good to take like it's really here. I've dipped into Shaman for Earthquake. So like I'm Beastmaster, but I'm playing Earthquake.
Okay. All right.
When we're looking at buffing an individual class, we're usually looking more at buffing the skills that they get that are locked to that class. If we're just trying to focus on a specific mastery, or
Awaken
give like
within,
really
that's
highly
not how it
synergistic
is.
effects to other skills, linking to the abilities that are for their own mastery, or sometimes like a damage type, or so. There's lots of different ways we do it. But yeah, I think there's
I'm sure it's fine. Orange,
a
stop
decent
it.
chance that you'll.
Cajun, stop clipping
I don't
stuff.
know. It's a short answer, but I think that if I was gonna guess, you'd probably see more buffs towards Runemaster than the other two, because I think Runemaster is the least popular of the three, and is generally the lowest performing of the three. Like, just like looking at the numbers and logic, I think there's likely that's what will happen. I don't know what the buffs are going to be for next season. I'm sorry.
Is the stream almost over? What do you mean we still have 50 minutes?
All right. Is there a plan on giving us more infos for specific spells in the C menu? Yes. For example, this is the character sheet rework that was whispered about earlier in the stream. For example, I can click on Shadow Strike and see that it's crit rate and attack speed. Yeah. We are working on improving tooltips in general. The tooltips are getting an update for season 4, so you'll see new tooltips. I think we may have already seen one of those.
There we go. Season 4 tooltips update. Bingo. See? He said that's coming season 4.
In a teaser. There will be, we are working on updating.
Don't Cajun, don't bring Lynn into
very
this.
slowly. Oh, look how close to 100 we are. Oh, whoa.
Riveting content. Will you stop it? I just got here. What's so bad?
It's gonna. That's not a season 4 thing.
One, they think I keep pausing the stream. That's why we're never gonna get through it. And the rest I don't want to talk about.
But it is something that is on the radar, and we've been talking about it for a long time. It does get brought back up every once in a while.
Nothing bad, just a lot of, yes, we want to do that, not coming season 4. That's all. Mike said not coming season 4 probably
but the
20
big
times.
thing that the big catalyst for doing that is specifically to get ability specific stats into here, because you can't see, okay, my swipe, what's my crit chance on swipe, what's my increased ailment damage on swipe, what's my attack speed for swipe. Like I can see the basic like my generic modifiers, but not my swipe specific modifiers. So yes, that is something that we are very interested in doing. Do I know when it's gonna happen? Nah, I'm sorry. Hi Mike. Do you have any plans for more synergy between Forge Guard skills? Yes, that's what I was just talking about. I think there is I can talk about long-term plans really accurately. And we are working on adding in more synergy between skills across the board. So yes, but also yes to every other class as well. That's something that having these really nice visual representations of skill usages and patterns has been helping with a lot.
Bot, get out of here.
We can see really well, like,
guys, I don't know how to feel. There's somebody in chat right now, Bot Ronnie. What am I supposed to do? Actually, you're welcome here. Never mind.
where people are making successful builds and where it feels like people are trying to make builds and they're like just not quite shining.
Looks like a giveaway
because if we look at the like amount of builds of a certain type.
Bot Ronnie, the joke is that everybody here is a bot. Your name has bot in it. I was just joking. It's just a joke.
At a certain
That's today's
point,
winner. Get out
and then
of
look
here.
at, this is a cool item. not really good, but cool. And then looking at like when you drop the corruption amount, seeing how the percentage of different builds shifts.
You don't have to explain it to AI. Guys, I'm trying to listen to Mike.
Cool.
Mr. Orange, you give
You can start to see where there's like
Bot a
thematic
sub.
overlaps, but maybe not, and like some synergy overlaps, but maybe just like not enough.
I'm not yelling. I'm not pausing it. Thanks for the sub, Orange. I'm a real human.
All right. You know what I'm gonna do next? I'm gonna show you another item.
See? I'm going to pause it for the teaser. That doesn't
Another
count.
new base type
New base. What did he say?
that can be corrupted. As soon as we get this chest, it's gonna have a body armor plate in it. That's gonna be perfect, and it's gonna have plus. It's gonna have minion crit and strength or health, both D7. Nope. It's worth a shot, right? Oh, recreation. Cool stuff. Oh no,
I
save that.
thought there was something actually new. There is. He's
Here we
going to
go.
show it.
So here is a corrupted idol. So idols can be corrupted, and this is something I
Corrupted idol. All right, what do we got? Chance to cast smite when at the throwing attack. This is great for hammer, health, 4 bees. Lots of buzz around this one. But imagine if every idol is giving 4 bees. Maybe he's showing a bricked idol. You know what's the funniest thing about this idol? I don't know if anybody else notices this. Raise your hand if you have 11 tiers of enchantments. This has a T5 enchantment and a T6 enchantment. This is T11. Unbelievable. Yeah, you get your throwing smite idol and your health idol, and then you get 11 tiers of enchantment. It's a dev client, and then you slam it for 4 bees.
kind of teases. I think this is sort of a, if you've been watching the streams, you probably assumed this was possible. But yes, idols can be corrupted. Here's an example of an idol becoming corrupted. Ooh, Derek, can you give me the other 3 as well, please?
Cajun, it's a good one. You can get 4 bees.
The other 2, sorry.
Can corrupted
so
idols get
I'm gonna get rid of this
sacrificed,
one, but
gauntlet,
I've got
stripe?
the bow now as just the bow, not with the other stuff, so we can put it in the corner easier, and have it be a reasonable size image to.
Oh yeah, that's surely gonna be meta. Guys, I don't want to have any more bee puns for the rest of the stream. Can we just stop it there?
To still be visible if you want to reference it. So take a screenshot of this one if you want. We'll put it in Discord at the same time. And I'll bring it back up as a smaller one
Aaron,
later
that
as well.
expression makes you
lots of
look
opportunities to have this image, but if you want it right now, I'm taking it
No.
away.
No, I'm not the meme.
All right.
Okay, I'm sorry. I can't stop pausing this. I have so much on my mind. When you like, idols are very hard to find. When you have your perfect 2 idol affixes highly rolled, and then somehow you get the right enchantments on that idol, which is, on that case, 1 of 4, right? What is the likelihood you're gonna slam it? Like, I keep trying to think about this. Like, who slams that idol? You know? I don't know. Maybe a lot of people. Maybe gear will drop like candy. Guys, stop with the B stuff. Not to mention high rolled B idols are rare. The buzz around season 4 is really high. Oh my gosh.
Yes. Need to go to the brewery, and afterwards I'll require a belt to hold up my pants. For some reason, I don't know.
Bizarre people for sure. Hive mind folks.
Hope I get a belt from this brewery.
Oh my gosh.
Trying to make it work, like, lore-wise. I don't know why. Right. Have you thought about having an AB master material for a map where as you kill things, the void is erased from the ground as an endgame system? I think
Honey,
like the
who
opposite of
shrunk
Splatoon.
the bow? Oh my gosh.
I can't say I've heard a pitch like that specifically.
Guys, can I just listen to Mike for a second?
Someone may have. Kind of like you're like eradicating the creep in like some sort of StarCraft campaign.
Cajun, what do you think happens more? I pause Mike or Thomas says the F word?
There is actually something kind of similar.
You know what? Don't answer that. Never mind. These puns are real stingers.
So sort of.
You pausing equal?
Hello, what's the most exciting thing for you in season 4? So then, yeah, the new primary in-game system is pretty sweet. I think it's the corruption mechanic. I'm really pumped about it. No, sorry, it's the idols. It's the idol slots. It's the new layouts for the idols. Something we've been talking about for years.
What up, medic?
There's like the alt, so they're called altars, and there's a new like slot you drop them in, and like it's an itemized thing that has like item stats that can roll differently depending on what it is. You drop it in. It has a fixed layout, and depending on like how you put your idols in, it changes what the idols do and that sort of stuff. And like I think it's gonna breathe some.
Oh, that is new information. Changes the way the idols function. They've never
fresh
said
air
that before.
into the idol system in a really good way, and I'm very excited for it.
By the way, on the 2-hour podcast with Thomas, Frosty, I don't know, maybe multiple people did it. Frosty broke it down that Thomas cussed every 3.3 minutes. That was the breakdown, the average.
Yeah.
Every 3.3 minutes.
Have you considered introducing non-breaking minor balance changes mid-league? Yes, we definitely talked about that a few times. Things like enemy damage tweaks up or down, or minor numeric increases to really underutilized skills. More balanced iterations could make it easier to hit the sweet spot without risking overshooting on infrequent major
And you
patches.
pause the video
Yeah.
every 30 seconds.
I do agree in general with this idea.
Guys, because I have something
is-
insightful to say.
I think the
Duh. What did he say? I didn't hear it.
I draw. I think I'm
When?
doing
That's very
game
funny.
capture, not. Just checking here. Can you guys see this? The snipping tool on the screen right now?
No.
If I do this? No, none of that's showing up on stream. Yeah. It's too bad. We made it safer so I can't ruin things. I want to draw something though and talk about it. I got to figure out a live drawing on screen graphing tool for Last Epoch here.
Believe it or not,
For streams.
bot.
I'm
no longer
So if you
under
have like
NDA.
the total power budget, and we're gonna assume
They
there's
don't
like
tell
power
me
creep for each
anything.
season. I can't just post this.
Actually,
Dang it.
I might still be under NDA.
Okay.
I don't know.
If we have we're working on upping the production structure of the stream, and it's gonna be a lot better. That's note for that. I remember we had that meeting, and I don't have any ideas. Here's an idea. I want a way to draw on the screen nicely. Person who asked that question is in here.
Oh,
So
so NDA say you can't talk about NDAs?
I want to be able to do my graphing on screen. Anyways, there's sort of this like, say we assume there's going to be a little bit of power creep that happens each season. That's naturally ends up happening. It's unfortunate. We try and mitigate as much as possible, but it's kind of naturally going to happen.
Not great.
If when a major patch drops, you know, like, we want it to be exciting. We want it to feel like there's more buffs than nerfs in general. I think in a perfect world there'd be a roughly equivalent amount of power changing hands, but it would feel like there's a lot more buffs getting added than nerfs. And if we put too many of those buffs in, like, sprinkled throughout the season, and hide the nerfs in a 0.1 size font, if we put too many of those nerfs, have the color be the same as the background, too many of those buffs are throughout the middle of the season, then the major patches where most people are showing up or become more about nerfs than buffs, and that's disappointing. So we like to be like, okay, well, we want to soften the blow of these nerfs with the buffs coming at the same time. Be like, yes.
So, Aaron, how strong will the paid classes be? Speak up. Be as strong as the Warlock. Be as strong as the Paladin. Be as strong as the Berserker. Be as strong as every other game, with the exception of PoE that sells classes.
We're nerfing these things, but also look, we're buffing stuff. Because certain things have to get nerfed, and we're kind of in this like
Berserker's
don't
the new
nerf
paid
things in the middle of the
class for
season,
Grim Dawn.
middle of the ladder, anyways. Space. I think I'd really. It is tricky. If we're in a faster cadence, it's much less strongly felt, and I do agree that having more frequent balance points throughout the year is beneficial.
Hoofprint, this is not going to be a dry dev chat video.
I think it could be interesting to do a mid-season event and like ladder reset and balance pass that happens. But I kind of like to do it all at once. And I'd like to
Paid class in Grim Dawn ? All of Grim Dawn's classes are locked behind their expansions, just like D2, just like D3, just like D4, just like every game with the exception of PoE.
buffs and nerfs, not just buffs. That would be like the, hey Mike, you get to pick whatever you want. And that might be a horribly
you have
wrong
to pay
decision.
to
I
play.
don't know. That's my
It's
gut
not a
reaction to
2-minute
it.
video.
Ooh, meteors, yeah. Where are those meteors going? There's no enemies there. Oh, it's aiming at the barrels.
Not a Thuma.
He's like, we're gonna cast at a barrel. I also have, so I was leveling a little bit in D2, and it's been a little a little while since I've played much D2. I've been playing so much Last Epoch recently that I'm playing and I keep hitting the space bar to dodge. I'm like, I'm not dodging, not evading, no. My muscle memory has flipped.
Well, we have to buy the Warlock in D4. We already bought the Paladin. You have to buy the Warlock in D2.
0, fine, 0, fine. You can find a use for those. Unique stash tab when? Oh my gosh, I hope soon. It's not on the way yet. This is what we were talking about earlier with the reference to the Chronicler. What do they call it? Chronicler? Derek's mentioning in chat that I don't think that's quite right. So saying if anything's equipable, it's corruptible. I think that there are. I'm gonna have to double check this too. I don't think that the tiny idols are corruptible. I don't think the 1 and 2 slots are corruptible. I could be wrong on that though. And blessings are technically not corruptible either.
Blessings. That would be fun. Corruptible blessings. I like that
Oh my
idea.
goodness. What did I just do? Oh no. Oh no, Mike. Oh, what have you done? Yup. Is it here? It's probably here. Maybe not. Area seems like a weird thing. Nothing else has any points in it. It has to be there. Okay, cool. Shoot.
Top left. Top left. I've been corrupted.
There.
Ellie's combat looks boring compared to Wicked.
There.
Bingo.
Okay, here. Oh no, that was one of them. Dang it. This isn't it. Shoot.
Aaron, are you talking or at VOD?
I should have just taken off. But
Normally we watch this like live. We have a live watch party. Today's my son's birthday, and my wife left the state to help a friend. And I volunteered in my daughter's 5th grade Valentine's Day party class. And I made a video, and I had a website meeting. The first half of the day was insane. So now we're relaxing and watching the dev stream together. Yeah.
we're back on again.
Your wife left you? I'm sorry. Yeah, she's gone. She's
Mike,
gone.
what are you doing? Okay.
He flew away.
None there. Okay, cool. Good.
Aaron
Good,
giving
good.
Mike Beastmaster main tips. No.
We're stashing some of these in here.
Jeez, I hope she starts streaming, right?
All right, let's keep moving. Keep trucking. We're going to find those Exalteds.
Party at Aaron's house.
I'm going to try that 2LP one of these. I'm gonna try and roll one of them, I think. I hope I hit. Right, I think I did.
Mike should really turn his bear off aggressive to
All
defensive.
right, will we ever be able to use more than one Rift Beast item? Primordial Uniques being single equip only is very likely to remain. There are no plans to change that. This is a very dangerous Echo. What advice would you give someone who wanted to create their own ARPG? Start with the multiplayer. If it's going to be online, build the multiplayer layer.
Finally back.
first.
What happened? You missed a lot, dude. A lot.
Start with that right out of the gate. Don't even like Don't even make a character be able to walk across the screen until you've got the multiplayer stuff set up.
What did I miss? Main highlights.
Most obvious thing ever, which like, so it's really hard because
I don't know.
you start working on something like this and you either need someone who's like able to stand that up themselves from day one, or you need a ton of investment ready to go on day one. In order to make that happen. All right. This one and this one, and we're gonna switch this over to this one. I'm gonna slam this down in the corner for a little bit. There we go.
There's your B idol. Xathius.
I do have one more to show you. And yes, I've saved the best for last. And yes, I'm terrible, I know. This is a theoretically great place to go for farming those chess pieces
70 Bs
to
per 10
roll
seconds.
on our
Are you saying 4
legendary chess piece,
T7s
because there's so many of these
corrupted?
chests here.
Is that what you're saying?
These all count for drops. I don't know why I'm just realizing this now. These all count for drops for this, right? Do these count as lost caches? I think they do. Either I've just got my loot filter set really strict, or they do not drop very often. Yeah. Good evening, Mike. Would it be possible thing to do to have a visual indication on items in the stash to visually differentiate between legendary potential amount?
Get out
I
of here,
understand you can
friend.
search with regex and highlight target amount. That's not the issue. It's basically a combination of old man eyes and OCD stash management. We're working on
Wait, we asked to see good corrupts, didn't we? This is one of those examples that is a little bit of a head scratcher. Knowing that you're going to show an idol and you're just likely creating it in the dev client, why not make it T7 instead of T1? I don't know why, but they chose to pick a T1. I don't know. I'm not sure.
is to activate your loot filter with regards to your stash system.
Can we get more?
I don't know how far along that is, but I know that's something that's being worked on.
It's T1.
So that
you
would have that
maybe
effect, because
idols
you could
can
set
only get
rules
T1?
on there to
I have
change
no
the
idea.
visuals.
I mean, the fact that it says T1, I would think it could go higher. No? It's an idle affix. It can't go higher than T1. You're right. No. You're right. Idols can't go higher than T1. Yeah. That's the most it could go. It might have a higher roll range, but yeah, yeah.
I just saw a question. I'll head off the pass here. Highlighting imprint drops. The loot filter and like visual system doesn't know that they're imprinted drops, and there's nothing in the encoding to tell it that it is one. So I don't think that's possible, and I don't think we'd be adding an extra field to the encoding to add that. Sorry. It like I don't want to just be like, nope, not gonna happen, but yeah. I'd be shocked if that was something that we'd actually be able to do. Sorry. How many people are playing current characters that we see you? How many people are playing current character that we see you playing? Oh, like what's the player count for the number of people playing this build right here? I don't know. I don't think it's actually percentage-wise that high right now, but it's hard to tell because the data we have is people who have made this character at 1.3. So like I don't think we have a last time that they were individually logged into this specific character. Yeah, that's I don't think I have an answer to that one. Sorry. I do think it's a fairly popular build to have on your account somewhere, though. Last catch. There we go. Oh yeah, standing in the fire, Mike. Talking about, oh, make the enemies be able to get out of that. First, gotta teach me how to get out of that. Okay. We've got some organizing to do. I like the ones with T7, any ability there. Just to grab. Okay, let's see if we can't.
Waiting on Wicked. Yes, I've tried a B build. It was terrible. I tried. Yeah. I tried a B build.
I want to try just rolling one of these. We want 2 suffixes. So we kind of want to try and roll one of these. I'm going to seal this one first. Yeah, seal it first. And then we're going to try and roll this into one of the ones we want. This is a real Hail Mary crafting attempt here. Not going to happen.
Because then he would still have to shift the affixes over. If
I guess we could like do a rune of removal.
Nope.
And see if we hit it. All right. 1 in 3 shot of getting the one we want. Rune of removal. Here we go. Nope. Garbage.
He didn't use a glyph of despair either.
Okay, let's seal one of these. Let's try and roll this in. Nope. Let's try and get a rune of removal on the one we want. Oh, we're at 0 fortune potential already. Probably started lower than I thought. That's a sealed affix over there.
It's already screwed.
Oh, wow.
Nope. Screwed.
Okay, we need to do a rune of removal to get the one that we want off of there. So we gotta hit this one first.
You could still hit it
Another
again.
shot. Okay, we at least removed the right one. Okay, so now we're gonna do.
He's trying to hit minion melee dual suffix.
Melee bow. It doesn't matter. Melee bow, melee spell. Let's do melee spell. So we add that. And then we're going to.
It's still. You still have to flip that one.
We're going to change the exalted affixes. This is what we're doing it. We're changing the exalted affixes on the item into different affixes. Does not change the tiers. So we're just trying to roll this now into. We should have done this before adding this one because we had 2 shots for it. That's a mistake. Wow. Just demolished the Forging potential.
I'm done with this stream in 20 minutes.
We actually hit it. Stay calm, everybody. Okay, so now the question is, do I just pump this up? Or do I try and roll the 6 onto it? Do I accept a 5? Or yeah, I know you can always just I can. Pro tip: Discovery does not cost forging potential, so you can always add a free affix if you don't care what it is. With Arena Discovery. Does this require 4? That does require 4. Okay, so we can just add a free discovery. There we go. Doesn't matter what it is. Let's go for it. Let's see if we can put the 7/6 on these two. What's the worst that happens? We throw the item out. We've lost some crafting materials. Who cares, right? Oh,
He almost got it.
so close to being awesome. I mean, hitting both the Exalteds here is actually not terrible, but it's still not great.
He should have just tried to level it to T5
Cool, it's a cool item.
with the 6.
I'm gonna
And
keep
then
that.
slam it.
I'm not gonna use it, but I'm gonna keep it as a memory of my failure. Oh, that didn't actually happen. All right. That was close to being awesome. Almost made it there. I've got this ring that I kind of want to try crafting into something good.
Show me the last teaser.
Because strength is a prefix, right? Yeah. So we should be able to just seal this and go straight to strength. Or do we re-roll? We want to change them into different axes? No, because we're better off just going straight to strength. And
At least crafting
the
is
other
top
thing we
tier.
want here is health, right?
Put the VOD at 2x.
Insane.
No, I'm not. I mean, we're already way under time. It's only going to be it only took me an extra hour to watch the
Not
dev
terrible.
stream. That's pretty good. That's pretty good in Aaron time.
Okay, so now we want to havoc this. Shuffles the tiers. So we're trying to just flip to exactly what it doesn't have. All right.
You got to re-roll strength.
Okay.
Re-roll it.
The refinement next.
Yes. 16.
Trying to get that strength up to 16, that health up to what's the range of that health?
Don't worry about the health.
130. 16 and 130.
Nice.
I mean,
Don't click it again. Mirror it.
yeah, okay. So now what do we want back up? Spell damage is the worst one. Let's I'm gonna leave these two where they are. I think that's as good as it gets for that.
Didn't he already seal minion damage? He can't get anything else.
That flame damage. Damn it. Okay, that's bad. We want something better than Fizz Res here because we're capped already.
You should have mirrored it, Mike.
Stun avoidance isn't the worst thing, but kind of useless. Okay, cool. Well,
I like how he's backseating the dev. I wrote the damn crafting guide. That's still good.
do we roll this? Like the secondaries aren't good on it, but like, do we go for it?
ST, what up?
I need health. I need health big time. Is that good enough to is that good enough to go for?
No. No.
When you get one LP red ring, two LP, yeah, I have a 2 LP red ring. Yes, I already have 2 perfect 1 LP red rings on. So we're going up to 2 LP red rings. health is overrated, all damage. Yeah, but I'm getting slapped in the face and dying right now. We're gonna roll it. Let's try it. Let's see what happens.
Let's roll the dice.
How does my have a 2LP red ring? Because I've had so when I started this character, I already had a red ring that had gotten a like a nemesis roll on it that was, so it was 1 LP. It was terrible. But I immediately put it onto here and I leveraged that into getting a really lucky 2 LP one somehow. So that's been sitting there since, and it's down here too. All right.
This is gonna be a hard Julra fight, I bet.
Here we go.
The old Pinnacle boss. Why doesn't he just flip on the streamer client for the slam?
There's a debate if the shirt on my door is a jersey or a Mountie uniform. Moonlighting is a Mountie mic. I talked about this at the start of the stream. It's a hockey jersey. Hockey jersey. Hockey jersey.
Because yours is taking up all the bandwidth?
Yeah.
What?
Because the Olympics are on right now. Love the Olympics. International hockey is my favorite thing to watch. It's so exciting. Everyone feels like they're just trying so hard. All right. Oh yeah, big time Crosby fan. He's not like the best player in the world anymore. Like, he never was the best player in the world ever, sort of thing. Maybe he was at one point, like snapshot in time, he was the best at that time, sort of thing. But like, I love the way he plays. He's great, and he's very good, extremely good still. Like McKinnon and McDavid are out there with him, and you're like, that's a brutal playoff or power play to be going up against. Just
what are your thoughts on the guaranteed slam? I kind of hate it. I don't hate it. 1 is fine. Anything more than 1, I would hate.
Yeah. Okay, anyways. Are we...
There's no
is
way
there anything
he hits
insane
this. I don't believe it.
that I'm missing here? Is this like a terrible idea? Slamming a 2 LP red ring with a 7-6 feels criminal. I don't care, Sentinel. I'm doing it. I don't have the 7-7 to slam it with. Oh, is this really dumb? Okay, maybe I'll let chat tell me I'm crazy for a minute first.
Just click it.
Right. Hey, Mike, are there any plans to bring up the power of ailments? They feel underwhelming currently. I think there are certain ailment situations that are really good. There's new tools for ailments we've been working on. The one of them was on screen recently. I think there's ways we're working on making them more interesting in general. I don't really want to comment on power directly too much. Have you planned anything for the 2nd anniversary of the game's release? I don't know. Is that coming up soon? Is it July 7th? July 9th? I don't know when we released originally. Seal the cache? Done. All right. Since the new idol system is itemized, will we need to unlock slots on a new character or at all? Or can we just...
The game launched in February. I don't know. I'm going to start screaming. Okay, hold on.
Fully unlock the item. No, so like you still unlock the slots like normal. And if you put one in early, it just only shows you parts of it that are unlocked. Will we be able to create private leagues as part of last Epoch? Feels like an easy win in terms of 1 additional revenue stream, and 2 provides community with the ability to run events / fresh start leagues mid-league, especially when long game between leagues. I don't think we have we kind of don't have the tech for that right now. I would love to. I think it's fantastic.
Aaron's
I
going
think
over
right
the
now
top.
we're in the category
That's
of it would be an easy win if it were easy.
right. Can't go over the top.
Oh, that hurts a little bit.
Oh, Mike said, when is the 2-year anniversary? What did he say? June or July? Is that what he said? There's no way he said that. I don't believe it. Is that what he...
Oh, that hurts a little bit. This one's actually better.
Is it February 21st?
There's a way to switch which one it's doing, isn't there? Hey, what's the hotkey to switch which one it is? Is that not in the game yet? That might not be in the game yet.
Last Epoch officially
Yeah, it's got
launched
bad
February
base
21st.
stats. That's actually a downgrade just to equip it on either one of them. Dang it.
I knew it without looking it up. That's,
Rip. That's okay.
he's trolling for
Well, we just threw
sure.
away a red ring. We'll get another one. It's fine, right? It's fine. It's me dying inside a little bit. Oh my gosh, I still have another teaser to go. We're like right at the end of the stream. I'm sorry, I've wasted so much time. To take the
Okay.
edge off of this.
Come on. Bring the heat.
Here we
Mike.
go. Cool new thing. Look, I didn't just mess up horribly.
It's a new set. It's a new set. Yup. Increased damage for skill used by shadows. Maximum shadows. Hold on a second. Wait. Okay. It can't be. There's nothing new in season 4. Okay. This is a primordial unique with a sealed set affix. So it's a primordial set that's also slammed. Plus 12 to all attributes with at least 7 corrupted non-idle items equipped. That's pretty interesting. And it's a champion item? No, it isn't. This is a set affix. Oh. No. That's I'm stupid. That's the champion affix. This is the set. Stupid. Yeah. It's a champion primordial corrupted set. Evade creates a shadow at your original position. Traversal skills create 2 shadows along their path. Oh yeah, that is a really cool set. Yeah. This is a champion primordial corruption. Holy. This is a tier 37 item they're showing. It's a tier 37. 3 shadows from Shift. Shift can make a shadow in its skill tree. Yeah, so you can make 3. Interesting. Which one is the set affix? This is actually like this. It's right. It doesn't. I think. Wait. You're right. What is the set affix? This is showing there's no set affix on the item. Right. Unless this is the set affix. The new set affix isn't there. They haven't shared it publicly. Yeah, that's why I was confused, because this is a green affix. This is madness. The green is the set affix?
Yes, so here is an example of a pretty sweet exalted item. This is a reforged set item because it has a set affix on it.
Yeah.
So for a set that you guys know.
It isn't champion. So I'm sorry. This is not a champion item. This is the set affix that has been sealed for this set, which is it's a champion affix as well, right? Plus primordial, plus corrupted.
Very well, I'm sure by now. And yeah, some cool stuff on it, you know, pretty sweet. I think there's a few layers to this teaser of like just.
Okay, if you guys, I know it's kind of hard to see here at the bottom too. It shows that Mike has said, "Trust me, there's going to be reasons why you want to have tons of corrupted items and engage with the corruption system." So if you look at this affix at the bottom here, the corrupted modifier, plus 12 to all attributes with at least 7 corrupted non-idle items. So if your whole inventory is corrupted, plus 12 to all attributes. And that's T6, not T7. Granted, you know, again, if you... I hate to sound like a broken record. If somehow you got the item to this level, so you're, you know, are you going to slam it? And what are the odds of actually hitting this is insane. But on that set affix, it's hilarious staff affix, probably doesn't change the tiers much. Also, 72 attributes towards red ring cap. The champion affix is plus the maximum shadows and dodge. Okay, guys. This, it looks like the champion affix. It is not the champion affix. The champion affix has dodge on it. This has increased damage for skills used by shadows. So this is the new body armor set shard for the new rogue set. This is a T22 Exalt that has a T8 Primordial that has a sealed set that has been corrupted and hit a T6. I'd never slam that. Isn't it only 0.004 of getting a good corruption? That's what I have heard. No. But again, the idea is that this is the last point, right? So you would get it to this point. You would get it to tier 30, 31. You get it to tier 31. And then if you slammed it and hit that, I mean, that would be pretty exciting. That'd be pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Confirmation of things that we've kind of talked about but never really explicitly shown. And then like new info and stuff. Yeah. All right. Any ideas to not ruin the skill tree if you switch equip with skill points? Yeah. This is a tricky one. There was for a long time a thing where it actually told you which nodes it pulled it out of, and I don't know when that stopped working. But I think it's also spurred on the idea of like having a lock, so you can't unequip something. We've talked about that a bunch recently. Apparently that has been fixed internally for season 4. Wonderful, wonderful news. Okay, we are going to grab a picture of this one because I'm putting it down in the corner because I want to do a little bit. I got 5 minutes left. Let me play for 5 more minutes. Just 5 more minutes, Mom. You know I can't save. I can't pause, Mom.
MG's gonna get
you just can't pause it like that. That's not how it works.
What was fixed? Right at the end, he said that the way points become unallocated when you remove an item is getting fixed. I don't know. Oh, I love that. I know, but I want to see how they fix it. They've changed that so many times. Guys,
should be the same.
The tooltip is so big. Don't say that's what she said. It literally is from the top of the screen to the bottom.
Friday, hopefully. Yes, it is. What inspired you to grow your beard? You want the honest, you want the real honest truth here of the reason I started growing my beard. There started to become a few extra layers of chins going on, and I thought this would hide it.
Seriously, Trevor, come on.
That's the real reason. There's a possibility I may have gotten rid of those by now, though. So, maybe I'll shave it a little bit. Would it ever be possible to have a way to see character builds in semi-real time, like it's possible in Torchlight Infinite, or how you can go in PoE Ninja for PoE? As it you can. Whoa, is that? All right, sweet. The game giveth and the game taketh away, and the game giveth. You can kind of do that with. I know LE Tools has that functionality right now set up where you can like load in your character into the planner from what's live right now. I don't know how delayed it is, but I think it's pretty accurate, pretty up there.
No beard mic would be weird for sure. This is a pretty interesting item. It does have me thinking. The set is awesome. They made a strong set for sure. The affix for the set is awesome. The corrupted modifier is interesting as well.
Not a dev client, I swear. You can see the version number in the top left corner. I'll bring a Steam screenshot over showing what it is, the version of what's running.
Set affixes are normally sealed at T1.
All right, Friday since season 0, there's been talk about a shaman rework. You guys refreshed? Don't die right now. Refreshed Avalanche added Stormbolt season 1, but the passive tree remains largely unchanged. Thing that wasn't the rework, and it was to come later on the roadmap. Shaman was left out, 5th skill missing, so no new uniques for Shaman skills since 0.8. Just wondering if there are plans to add the class in season 4, season 5. Did the roadmap just miss it? I don't know what's happening in season 5 for it, frankly. I don't think I think we've shown off all of the new skills coming for season 4 already. I think I'm pretty confident there's no Shaman passive rework in season 4. I'm quite confident about that, actually. There is like, I want to say this, but like the big asterisk here, because I can say this about literally any class right now. I've been doing a lot of work on Shaman recently, just in general. And that's it. Did we hit 100 right at the end of the stream? Oh, it's a good stream. I burned a red ring. I found a red ring. We hit 100. Last points in. Feeling great.
Shaman getting nada.
Shaman's not forgotten though. There's the last skill is it's being worked on. I don't know when it's being worked on for release, but it's being worked on. Oh
yeah, if you guys don't know, Mike's talking about skill sigils. So don't worry, it'll fix Shaman with skill sigils for the Orbis expansion. When is that dropping?
Generally when we work on new skills right now, we work on passives that go with it. So I assume that when that skill gets closer to done, passives will start to get worked on with it. I don't know when that's going to be. I'm sorry.
If you get that corruption on 7 of 7 items, that would be 80 to all attributes. No. It'll come in 2030, 2033. No, there's no way that this affix is on every item. I would guess it's on 2 items, maybe 1. A lot of times helmet and body armor share affixes. So maybe you could get it there, but every item class has a different set of corruption mods. If you didn't know that. So 2 would still be insane. T7's probably 20, maybe 18, so you could get 36 to all attributes. Yeah, it'd still be great. Yeah. But then you'd have to have good items that are slammable and hit T7s. It's like, it's just, yeah.
But yes, Shaman is still on the radar. It's coming. I actually know what the skill is going to be now. I can say that confidently. I know what it's going to be. It's going to be awesome. It's going to fit right in. It's going to be a lot of fun.
That is the first time EHG has
got
ever
synergies
said
with
that.
other skills that are in Shaman. It's got synergies with skills outside of Shaman too. But it's going to be Shaman locked. Great. Last question for the stream. Is corruption meant to be the final step in item evolution, or is there room for more opposing mechanics that reward restraint or stability? Right now it does mark the end of a path of building an item. So like
Can't wait to play
because
with
it's
skill
so
sigils
versatile
when
in what
I'm
it
88
can go
years
on.
old.
It's kind of those things of it's that like that last step of like, oh, maybe I can make it even better sort of thing. I don't know if we'll have I think if we were going to reward having non-corrupted gear equipped, it would probably come in the form of a meta item. So like an idol that said like bonus for every non-corrupted. So what's a good example here? The Harmony. I don't have one. Wow, that's surprising. The
Guys, there is no
spear
streamer client.
that says the stats on the spear are multiplied by the number of magic items you have equipped. So items that have 2 primary stats. So if this head was missing one of those, either the necrotic damage or the throwing damage, it would be a blue item, a magic item. It's the number of items that have that. So we used to be like number of non-corrupted items you have equipped. It like multiplies by the stats out, or you get some bonus if you have no corrupted items. So I think that would be the way we would do it if we're gonna introduce something like that. All right. Missed opportunity to call it crangled item. And on that terrible disappointment, it is time to end. I hope you had fun. I know I did. I'll be back same time, same place next week. We'll have more cool stuff to talk about. If you asked a question that I did not answer, I apologize. It's not intentional. Please head on over to our Discord, and I will do my best to answer it there in the Asset Devs channel. There's also lots of community members doing a great job answering questions in there too. I think that's about it.
Thanks, Mike. All right. What do we think? Are we happy? Was that a great recap? I'm happy for the new set. I like the new set. It's a good dev stream. That took forever. It took me 3 hours and 20 minutes to watch it. It didn't take that long, dude. How was the party? It was fun. It was fun. It was crazy. It was fun. Corruption mechanic is cool, but I hope there is more to update than that. Well, we know we're getting 2 rogue skills. Really, maybe 3 rogue skills. Umbral Blades is getting a refresh. And then we've got the 2 other skills, Blade Storm and Shadow Rend. So really 3 skills. New passive tree for Blade Dancer, new passive tree for Spell Blade, new endgame mechanic with Shattered Omens, new idle slot layouts, and the idle slot layouts are going to have socketables, the corruption system, chain echoes. Potentially up to 30 new uniques, new sets, rebalance. 5 minutes. That's all I could think of off the top of my head. 30 new uniques, that would be 6. So nothing in season 4. No, not nothing. It was an okay dev stream. A month out and still little hype. I will say I would be a little on the shocked side if next week we don't get the trailer. We are for sure, we are well within the window for the Last Epoch season 4 trailer. I would guess they didn't want to drop it this week, knowing the 30th anniversary of Diablo stuff. So it makes sense next week. Makes sense next week. Trailer is the new roadmap. No, it's not. Don't say stuff like that. Don't say stuff like that. You can't wait any long. Okay, sorry. If you wait to get closer to the season, you're going to run into the marketing campaign for PoE 1, the marketing campaign for Diablo 4. You're going to start running into other things where your message can get lost. So you can't wait until you're right up against the season. You can't wait too long. I feel like next week would be perfect. Diablo news came out, and the marketing machine for GGG hasn't been spun up yet. It'd be perfect next week. And their new kind of 6 weeks before the season is when we get the trailer, which is this week. So next week would be perfect. That means they'll wait. Don't say stuff like that. Plus, next week is the 20th. The next dev stream would be awesome, I think. Yeah. Okay. What are you personally most excited about? I'm most excited about learning about Shattered Omens. So they said specifically, in not so many words, that the new end game mechanic is more complex than season 3. So basically, Shattered Omens should be a more complex end game system than Rift Beasts. So I want to see specifically what that means. How are we engaging with this new breach mechanic? What are the rewards? How's it going to actually update endgame? That's what I'm most curious about. I totally get the corruption system and slamming items. I feel like we know the outcomes and what the risks and rewards are. I feel like I have a good idea of both new skill trees. They've already shown off passives, what's going to be updated, some of the new nodes. I guess that's not true. So I also want to know new uniques, which is always like, I think everybody always wants to see new uniques because normally there's build defining uniques. When's the anniversary? Their anniversary is on the 21st. It's Last Epoch's anniversary is 7 days from now. Don't bring that up. You're going to get me all upset. All right, everybody. I know it's a short stream, only 3.5 hours. Again, it was a crazy busy day, but I knew I wanted to watch this. So I just figured if I was going to watch it anyways, I might as well boot up the stream. So Yeah, that is the plan. Can't wait to see what they do for it. Very funny. Very funny. It's like June or something. Don't. I'm going to go have movie night with the kiddos. They're planning a slumber party since the wife's out of town. So they're like, we're staying up late. Which, you know, I'm going to be a responsible parent. I'm not just going to let them do that. Like, I'm not going to join, you know. I am responsible. What are we watching? What? Sugar and TV. Oh, brother. Everybody, I hope you have a fantastic evening. I'll see you soon. I know the question is, Aaron, are you streaming Saturday or Sunday? And the answer is, I'm not sure. So tomorrow, the kids they're out with friends and there's birthday parties. So if there's a time where there's nobody around and no responsibilities, I'll boot up the stream. The whole weekend's going to be crazy because the wife is gone. So not that I can't handle it when she's not here. I can handle it. If anything, it's easy. It's probably easier. Don't tell her I said it's easy. I didn't mean that. All right, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys soon. If you need anything, hit me up on Discord. You're all awesome. Don't clip that either. Bye.